Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Rockstar, host of the popular new podcast at my mama's house in the Rock's house. Look at here. We coming at you with another episode. And as usually, I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. You know what I'm talking about? We got a lot of topics to discuss. And as usual, we're going to give you some good entertainment and we're going to rock out for at least 2 hours. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. What's up, man? I got my
What's
push
going
out
on?
today, dog. You know what I'm talking
Hey, my boy came on this bitch shiesty up. You know what I'm saying?
about?
Mr.
Yeah.
Inconspicuous. Fuck you
You know
talking
what
about?
I'm talking about? Hey, God, just give me a down. I'm trying to track the YNs, man.
You know what I'm saying? A little
Yeah.
razzle dazzle, goddamn it, with a hit of the bump. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm my YNs, man. Y'all gonna pull up on me. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
already.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah.
Already.
Man, hey, let me do this right quick, man. Let me do this. I went to somewhere with a couple of my little young homeboys, man, and it was somebody in the club that had one of them on. And that boy said, damn, he got a Pushati on. I said, who? A Pushati. What y'all call it? What's it called, Yogi? Pushati. I kept calling it Bushati. I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. Well, y'all got me fucked up. What the hell is a Bushati?
I'm talking about, yeah, man. So it's going down now. I just want to do this shit, get the YN's attention. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
What I'm saying?
You know how stupid their ass be looking.
Hold on. What, we got two of them?
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
You know what I'm talking about?
my shit scrape.
Go up to their gang sign.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nigga, gang.
Man, I ain't got nothing to do, dog. Why y'all didn't tell me a Bushati night?
Hey, gang, heartless gang, nigga.
That boy got the heart sign out, man.
Hey, look, I was
gang
just
hearts, nigga.
You're a part of the love gang. You're a part of the love gang.
Love gang, nigga. No, heartless gang, nigga.
Kiva, I was just playing. That bitch hot.
I want keeping that motherfucker on, nigga.
I gotta come out of it, huh?
Shit. I don't know what's wrong with these YNs. These niggas wearing sweaters in the summer, nigga. Some shit ain't right. Something wrong, bro.
I'm talking about hoodies with the hoodie on and everything. Boy, I know you burning up. I'm hot looking at you, fam.
Yeah, then I be seeing niggas be confused with a jacket on and shorts. Nigga, what's wrong?
Bro?
Nigga, you hot ain't cold, nigga?
Nigga, is it winter or summertime? Nigga, make up your mind.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. Shit. What's up, hater? Stay away.
What's up, hater?
What's going on, my man?
Yeah, man.
You say y'all finna hit a lick.
Not yet, hater. Not yet, man. You know I'm too old for that shit,
hater. Nah, we finna hit a lick with this YouTube shit.
That's why we need y'all.
He ain't lying.
That's why we need y'all to like and subscribe, man. Get them numbers up, man.
Like and subscribe, man. Hater say looking forward to another great show, team. We gotta get it to him.
We already know what it is.
Straight up, man. Man, how y'all feeling, bro?
Say, man, another day in the living, man. Can't complain, man. Buddy. Blessed and highly favored, man.
Loving every bit of it.
Man, there's a lot going on this week. That went on the week before it now, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to start adding the Monday shows. Like I say, just working out a few keys, tell some business and shit. Like I said, I've been in the process of moving, and I got so much going on. So for myself on that, I ain't quite ready yet. So we definitely going, bro.
Yeah, a lot of my people, they were looking forward to it. They had asked us about where that Monday at. So I know they ready for it.
You told.
Yeah, I know they ready for it.
Yeah. Well, one reason why I haven't completely committed it to it is because you know what I'm saying, you know it's about playing, right? So one of the reasons why I pick win was, you know, Tupac said, man, he said one of the things I love about what one of the coldest lines Pac ever said was when he talked about what made him win in the rap game. He said, I peeped the weakness in the rap industry. I was like, damn. He peeped the weakness in the rap industry. And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that's why I wanted to do with the YouTube game. So I realized is that this day, or that most of the big boys are not podcasting, is Wednesday. So I'm like, shit, nah, let me get that slot in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So every Wednesday, we the hottest thing on the internet right now as far as live podcasts, because ain't no other big boys are streaming.
So we got a good day. We got a good day.
So we got a good day.
Hey, but look though, I'm gonna quote my nigga Luda when I say this, man. We coming for that number one spot.
You better believe it. You better fucking believe it.
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. So that's ain't really get into Mondays, but I'm going to make it. I give it about 2-3 weeks, and we're gonna jump into it because it ain't gonna hurt as long as we maintain the wins this week. Good, because wins is ours. We gonna fight and kick ass on this. Yeah, that's our fucking spot, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, the name is popular. You know what I'm saying? So we getting a good. When I tell people the name of your podcast, they instantly become interested. They get to laugh at my house. What? Mm-hmm. They love that shit, Kim.
Look, got him.
Got
him.
Nigga, you at your mama's house.
And it's easy for them to remember.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy for them to remember. So we winning with the name for sure. Like it's something. It's anonymous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got the logo, so I made sure we had the logo going and shit like that. So yeah, man. So yeah, man, we don't got. Yes, sir. So make sure you like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe.
Already.
Yes. We're gonna get into it, bro. All right, so for those to the show, as usual, I always do an icebreaker to get things going. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it popping.
Bizarre 911 call in Clayton County where police say and called them both fake.
What
was she supposed to do for the $40?
She said to do everything with me, but she didn't do it.
That was Jonathan Reynolds. Police say Reynolds gave the woman money to perform a sex act. Instead, she reportedly took the money and ran. Later, investigators found her at a motel with another man who had outstanding warrants on Old Dixie Road. Renee Williams is charged with prostitution. Jonathan Reynolds charged with pandering.
Bruh.
Well, I'll be damned.
Look at him. The shit ain't funny, but the shit funny.
Absolutely.
That man.
Hold on, Doc. Hold on, I gotta play it again.
Here's a new one. A bizarre 911 call, Clayton County, where police say a man called them after a prostitute took his money. Now they both face charges.
I came back. She got boyfriend. She don't know me no more. Took her $40.
What was she supposed to do for the $40?
She said to do everything with me, but she.
Everything, huh?
I was just talking about that $40 last week.
That $40, man. That $40 gonna always get you in trouble.
That $40 is a motherfucker, ain't it?
Nah, it ain't gonna always get you in trouble, but he his dumb ass out the police.
Hey, man,
that meant something to him, bro. That 40 meant something to him.
Hey, boy, my boy didn't know soliciting was a crime. He couldn't have known because, bro, what are you doing? Why you caught it loud?
Exactly. My man hit the comment with how the fuck you gonna call the police on yourself?
Nah, for real.
The OBO night. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, fam. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Hey, this boy wanted that $40, goddamn.
Yeah, he want that 40. That 40 meant something to him, man.
I could have done something else with my $40.
Bro,
Crazy work, boy.
they make you shit up, dog. How the fuck you call the police on your damn? He snitched on his damn self.
Hey, what he say? He gave it a 40 because I heard the law man ask him what he give it a $40 for.
Anything, any goddamn thing.
That's what he said.
Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. I'm gonna play it again.
Yes,
the shit get funny every time. Now, let me find it.
Yes, yeah, bro.
Hold on. Here you go. Again, the man had issues, bro. He standing on business. Yeah, I can see it, bro.
That shit crazy.
Where police say a man called them after a prostitute took his money. Now they both face charges.
I gave her $40, and then, you know what I'm saying, I came back, she got bought she don't know me no more. She took the $40.
What was she supposed to do for the $40?
She said she could do everything with me, but she
This nigga said everything.
Say, man. Say. Hey, man.
That nigga said everything. He wanted that red light special money.
He should have, right, OB Night.
Oh man, that's funny.
You stand on business.
Hey, man.
That shit ain't funny, bro, but that shit funny, bro.
Hey, man.
God, that motherfucker said everything. That boy wanted the red light special.
Man, they handcuffed that
Anything.
Oh man, that shit funny, dog.
I'm gonna tell you, this is why it probably would have been a problem with me being the cop, right? Because in some instances, I wouldn't have did my job according to the book, and then some instances I would have. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see a nigga swinging and banging, running a red light, holding up traffic and shit on some stupid shit, I'm gonna come fuck you.
Yeah.
Because you're doing the most, you know what I'm saying? You making other people's life inconvenient. But if a dude like him, bro, I come, man, say, bro, I ain't taking you to jail. I'm writing you a ticket or something. I ain't gonna, because I understand your pain, bro.
I think I'm not even writing the ticket, man. I'm gonna have a conversation with buddy. Listen, man, these are things you do not do. Yeah, do not do this. Do not go and say this here.
Tell them straight up that
that's why they didn't give me the job. They know better. That's exactly why I got the job.
$40 to get you in trouble, man. You gotta calm down, big dog.
Yeah, I would have just gave him a warning, man. Go home. Don't call this shit no more, bro.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna go to giving people their flowers. For those who are new to the show, we have a segment of the show where we give people their flowers for their contributions to society, life, or their contributions as far as community service. You know, our thoughts is that if we can give constructive criticism day in and day out, week in and week out, and it's only right that we give people their flowers for positive things and accomplishments and things like that. So this is who we're going to give our flowers to this week. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, I got a lot of topics. Is this it? Yep.
Tomorrow will bring better you, better me. I know that we'll show this world we got more we could be. You should never give up on your hopes and your dreams. You gotta get up, get out, get into it, get it on. To be strong, do it.
And that right there is Quincy Jones, y'all. So let's give our flowers to Quincy Jones.
OG, man.
Yes. So for those who do know and for those who don't know who Quincy Jones is, he is a highly decorated American record producer, musician, composer, and arranger. He is best known for producing Michael Jackson's Thriller and Off the Wall albums, as well as the charity single We Are the World. Beyond music production, he's composed scores for films and television, including Roots, for which he won an Emmy, The Color Purple. Jones received numerous accolades, including 28 Grammy Awards, a Primetime Emmy, and a Tony Award, and was nominated for 7 Academy Awards. Also, we want to add to it is he definitely fought for civil rights, and he fought for the rights of Black people through his music and through his actions and through his charity contributions. Also, we're talking about a man who was raised up in the times where we had virtually no rights, fresh off slavery. His parents were slaves. So we got to take that into consideration. And for him to have come from that and gotten that far in life in this country is nothing short of going to the moon or going to another planet, as far as I'm concerned. That's definitely an accomplishment that a lot of people cannot say that they were able to do from that time. Also, what I want to give him his flowers for is he made it important that he create generational wealth for the Black family. When he died, he left each one of his, I think, 8 to 10 kids, $80 million a piece. That's not including assets. That's not including properties. That's not including his music bio. That's just straight cash.
Straight racks.
80
on top of racks. On top of racks.
So we got it. Let's give him a round of applause for that again, bro. We got to give him a round of applause for that, bro. Yeah, so shout out to him and shout out to his family, man. Shout out to Quincy Jones. He's definitely one of my heroes as far as music is concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That boy that made a mark on the game for real, man.
Yeah,
I know, man. He man. That shit he did with Michael was classics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, bro.
World renowned. For real.
Yeah, man. I mean, he basically he was a big part of Michael Jackson's career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big part, bro. You know, he did a lot of things, bro. Yeah, that's big time. So shout out to that boy, man. All right, y'all ready to go into the topic? Let's go and get into the shit. Let's get into the shit. All right, so we're gonna start off with this, man. I was gonna start off with the other one, but fuck up. We'll talk about trash ass later. So this is Arnez J. He's a well-known comedian, one of the funniest men alive that I've ever seen. I love his stand-up. So he did a show with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shays. So let's check it out.
Okay. By himself, meaning he died alone. My other brother before him died by himself. In a hotel room. He was eating Burger King 4 times a day. They said his arteries were so clogged, you could barely see the vein lines. That's all he ate. So when I say I come from a dysfunctional family, I come from a very dysfunctional family. My brother died.
All right, so that was on there as Jay, man. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I actually haven't watched it. I've just been watching clips. I've been kind of purposely not watching it because I already know it's an emotional show. One of the things that I noticed, man, is crazy about man, the funniest or the happiest people deal with the most pain. Man, these comedians they spend their whole life making you laugh because they know how it feels to hurt.
Mhm.
I gotta commend them for that, man. That's powerful, bro. To decide to say, hey, I know how I feel to go through pain. I know how I feel to be hurt. I know how I feel to have to swim through life and duck and dodge and run, hop, and jump through life dealing with pain. So let me sacrifice myself and what I'm going through by giving people something to get away from what they going through at the expense of people not even seeing me as somebody that can hurt, bro.
Mhm.
Man, that's deep.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's deep. And so some of the clips, he was talking about how dysfunctional his family is. A lot of things happen. He just opened up, to a lot of secrets that most people wouldn't dare tell anybody on the show. So the reason I put that out there is that clip on, and I want to make this a topic, is because it's two parts to this. But first, let's talk about dysfunctional families. And the first question I want to ask is, and I'll start with you, Quality. Why are we so in denial as a people, as a whole? Why are we so in denial about, being born of a dysfunctional family?
I believe a lot of times because they don't want to admit the truth. You know my favorite word, man, accountability. And so when we come to things like that, sometimes we just don't want to admit what we are really struggling and going through. Even the situation where he said that his brother ate Burger King every day. That right there is a serious issue.
Times.
Yeah, that's a serious problem. But you realize how many people don't even recognize that they think that's like good. They don't think there's nothing unhealthy about that. But anytime that you're eating food from a place that you ain't cooking or something like that, you got to start looking at, what really are you putting in your body? And for him not to acknowledge that, to not notice that, that's some crazy stuff right there, man. But the overall answer to your question is they just don't want to admit that they're going through what they're going through with their family members. And if they do, they'll probably try to do it in silence or to a few of their friends or whatever, but they won't really understand how to really get it out there that they're dealing with some issues.
I'm gonna give a little pushback. I totally agree with what you're saying. But the pushback, where the part where I give my pushback is, how can I say this? We've gotten to a point to where us as black people, we want to sell you something that ain't really there. You know what I'm saying?
That facade.
The facade. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we didn't used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, of course, it's definitely the fact that we've become a matriarch that has a lot to do with it, because when you have a community or a race of people that's being led by women who are pretty much emotional, then they're going to create generations of children who become adults that become protectors, of your issues.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't have shame anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm gonna put it out there. I mean, I remember it was a time where if someone was invited to a family get together or whatnot, man, they were straight up from the jump, just off introducing people. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, it could be your friend who invited you over to his family, or maybe your significant other who you finally got to meet their people. And shit, they'll tell you, say, hey, well, that's ain't watch her, she gonna hug you real hard. Yeah, put little figures on it. Oh, that's Punk. Yeah, you know Punk. He nasty as hell. All he do is talk nasty. Oh, over there, that's cousin. He drunk as shit. He a drunkard. Oh, that's what you call it. That's the crackhead of the family. Oh, that's little Johnny. Little Johnny. Now, little Johnny kind of slow, so don't mind him. He might ask you a lot of questions. He kind of slow. You know, they were straight the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, shit, you can come there and the damn slow kid be drooling all over you, hitting you and shit, and they act like they don't even see the shit.
Like that's normal.
Won't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you need to play that off, homeboy. Like, damn, ain't nobody gonna get him. I mean, you know, I know that's an uncomfortable conversation, but it's the truth. I'm gonna give you another example. I remember there was a time, if you bring a woman or a man around, that better be the one. That better be something serious. Because if you bring somebody else around in too quick of a time, that check you right in front of the person you with. They didn't give a fuck.
Different times, bro. Different times.
They're like, oh, you got another one already? Right in front of the person.
In front of everybody.
In front of the whole family. Damn, another one?
Then they'll hit you with the don't let them like the ex. They're gonna hit you with the, oh, hey, how you doing? Where's the such and such at? Like, damn, man, chill out.
Man,
yeah, what's real?
Shame was real back then.
Yeah, for real.
Now, a woman can bring over five different dudes in 8 months and don't nobody say shit. Don't nobody say nothing. And they are actually all faking. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Man, shit I see folks is some of the most dysfunctional. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, my motherfucking family dysfunction as fuck. We put the dish in dysfunctional, nigga.
Shit.
Facts.
Over here, too.
You know, now my daddy's side, they are more functional. You know, on my mama's side, shit, if you graduate middle school, nigga, shit, it's a celebration. It is. On my daddy's side, you graduate college, they like, shit, nigga, what's next?
Yeah.
Just being real. On my mama's side, shit, the average career is prison. Facts.
And that is dysfunctional. That's dysfunctional.
That is on my mama's side too.
Shit. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's how it is on my mama's side too, man.
Well, for me, it was always daddy, y'all. Daddy was always the crazy one on my side. We still got memories of crazy ass shit. Yeah,
I see you. Yeah. Pops was a fool.
Was a damn fool.
Pops was a fool. What?
You know, yeah, man, like it kills me, man, because you know I'm such a health fanatic, man. It blows, like I see stuff on a different level, man. It blows my mind. You know, it blows my mind, man, when I I go to a funeral and then, you know, uncle or auntie, they might have died from a heart disease, heart failure, cancer, diabetes, and then we go to repast and they serving the same shit that killed the uncle. It mind blowing to me. Don't nobody pay attention to the thing than another. In my mind, I be like, is this shit real?
So look at the comment right now. What happens stays in the house. You know what I'm saying? My boy, the OB old night. He say, what happens stays in the house. Like, you know, we don't let that outside the house. And that's a part of it to me. And I ain't saying he wrong. Yeah, I'm not saying he wrong. You know, everybody talk differently. But to me, that's a part of the problem.
That's a part of
the problem. We're ashamed about what's going on. When why am I ashamed? Do I give a fuck about everybody dealing with something? So for me to be ashamed of what I'm dealing with, and I don't want to tell it to that person, this person, I just think that right there is the part of the problem. This the issue. You can't be ashamed. I totally agree. You gotta embrace it. This is what you got. This the hand you were dealt.
Yeah, but see, like coming up though, like that what goes on in the house, stay in the house, that was a whole narrative, bro. And let you say something outside of that house they ain't supposed, that'll get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, that's part of the problem, bro. Because what if I'm going through some shit at the house, man, that I can't talk to nobody about, but somebody on the outside? I'm supposed to just hold that shit in. That shit turns into other dysfunctional shit in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people nowadays dealing with trauma from shit they dealt with back then because they didn't have nobody to talk to. And if they said something to somebody, it turned into trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the problem for real, man.
Yep, for real. And that's a part of the problem. And I get what he's saying, but my point is if you bring the third, fourth boyfriend or girlfriend to the house to a family get together, shit, that's family business.
Yeah.
Because you bringing them around the family.
You bringing them around
the family.
And you know how your family is. They gonna say something.
Because here's the thing. You got other little girls. If you allow you understand it.
I think we got rock crows on us.
Y'all see me?
Yeah, you kind of freezing though.
Yeah, freezing.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me know I'm good though.
Sounds like you're coming back.
Let me know when I'm back. I mean, it's good on my end, but it
look like you're still breaking up a little bit. You're a little choppy. I ain't getting nothing from you now if you're talking. There you go.
You got like it clean up now.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm one of them people, dog. I'm more the person that like I really could care less what someone thinks of me. And I think if you know me, you'll know this is the truth about me. I don't care what nobody think about what I got going on. My problem is my problem, and you can laugh at it with me, or you can not laugh at it. You know, you can talk about me, whatever. It ain't gonna hurt me one bit.
It is what it is.
Yeah, more than likely.
One thing I know, two things for sure, man. I'm gonna do me no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what I got going on, I'm still gonna put one foot in front of the other and keep on marching.
And keep on marching.
What you're thinking about me?
Yeah. You can't stop. You can't stop. Was it the inevitable? The inevitable. And I'm saying it wrong, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah,
we get you.
Yeah, you can't stop it. It is what it is, fam. It's like shit. This is what it is. I can't turn from it. I gotta go ahead and handle that.
And see, I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a damn about what nobody think about me, man. Because you can sit up here and judge me all you want, but motherfucker, your life ain't perfect neither. And can't nobody walk around here and say your shit perfect. Everybody got shit that they going through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hey, man, worry about yourself. Worry about the business that pays you, man.
Now we gotta find old Rock now. See what I'm saying? Let's see.
Rock done disappeared on us, man.
Yeah, he going through some issues right now. And the OBO night, man. Already, fam. I got you back, man. We're gonna try to get a lot of y'all comments in here so we can try to let y'all be a part of this with us. Need that type of interaction from y'all, so y'all please keep the comments going, keep sharing. You also, y'all know, share, like, subscribe. We need all of that, y'all. The more that we get, the better off we'll be able to perform for you all. So please, by all means necessary, subscribe, like, share, comment, talk to us, talk back. What's your saying, Yogi?
What you say? I talk back, baby.
Daddy.
Hello, pickaboo.
You back in here, Rock?
Yeah, but like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? We not calling people out no more. We not setting the standard, man. And you know what I mean? Like, you got to lead by example, and you got to set standards. You got to set rules, and you got to stand on it, even if it's at the expense of embarrassing somebody. Because here's my thing, right? So let's say I have a family and I have kids, and let's say my cousin, let's say my daughter's cousin, she comes to the get together, but this time she has a second dude there within 3 months. I gotta check you. I have to.
Gotta ask some questions.
I gotta check you. I gotta say, hey, keep that shit to a minimum. Don't bring no other nigga around my house. It's respect. Respect me. You're not gonna do your horn around me, because if you bringing multiple men around the family get-togethers or multiple women around the get-togethers, then you're disrespecting the whole environment. It's not conducive. You know what I'm saying? And so, and it's like that type of mentality has been lost, bro. It's been lost, dog. You gotta stand on something, bro. You know, that's just like
for anything.
Yeah. Like I remember my daughter had a birthday party and we threw it at me and my child mother's house at the time we was together. Now my daughter told them niggas, hey, I'm telling y'all now, my daddy don't fucking play. So y'all might want to be on y'all P's and Q's. He gonna be walking around with that thing on his side. You might not see it, but he ain't playing with you niggas.
You're holding it.
My daughter, you know, she was a college student. Had my other cousins there. My DJ was my cousin. All that. We all gotta think of you niggas, y'all young and dumb, right? But my daughter had a good crowd because of her affiliation. She affiliated with positive people there, but she was popular where she from. So you know what I mean. You never know who comes. So and shit, I had somebody checking niggas at the door, like the club.
Yeah.
And then I would tell them, hey, you need to go get a belt or you need to pull your pants up. You can't come in this house with your ass out. Had some on the left. You gotta set the standard. No, you ain't finna come to my damn house. This is my house. There's rules to this shit. Ain't no nigga finna come to my house with his ass hanging out. You can do this outside.
It's only respect though.
And that's all I'm saying.
Rules. Yeah, my house, my rules. You gonna buy five, you gonna get the fuck out. Straight up.
Don't come. That's it right there. It ain't even about get the fuck out. Just don't come. If you don't like my rules, don't come.
Exactly. So guess what? Don't be bringing no multiple men and women in my house. If you need to find you a good woman or a good man, and you need to stick with that good woman or good man, then you can come around.
There you go.
Because I need an environment of true love. I need an environment. Love has to exist in my environment. I don't need too much. I don't need a bunch of toxicity in my environment. That's including family get-togethers.
Yep.
And that goes for family, friends, anybody.
Anybody
can get it. Goddamn.
Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, man. I just think we gotta, like I said, it's time to take this matriarch. We tearing it down, man, but it's time to bring the patriarch back and start setting some standards, man. Real talk.
And it takes all of us, bro. It can't just be one person. It takes all of us, man.
It take a village to raise a kid.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're gonna go to the next topic, bro. It's gonna get hot now.
Oh yeah.
I got my fan on. It's cool.
Oh shit, hold on. Wait a minute, man. Hold on. What just happened? Boy, I'm having all kind of technical difficulties, man. I'm trying to get y'all back on.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know if you can see us. Can you hear us?
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
But dang, but that ain't how we was at first, though.
We back in that thing, man.
And going to Nashville, where it's predominantly
white.
One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch, a hoe in Nashville, because they'll never even listen to your music and your professional career will suffer. At what point in the Black community do our men create real homes? And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful Black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on Black family, you know? Mm-hmm. And my grandfather, I watched my uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a Black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, Black men, and I tell my Black men to really step up for Black women and create families and all this.
I can see y'all faces right now.
Then the bitch started crying. That's crazy.
All right, Rock. Before you get started, let me say this, man, because I've been getting a lot of the viewers are saying this about us, that we are really, really harsh on the women. And I want to first of all let them know that every time we say the bitch word, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're talking to you in particular. If you don't fit the category in which we're talking about, then we're not talking about you. So don't take the word so, I guess, literal. Yeah, because we're not always talking about this particular person or that particular person. If you fit in there, then you know what you are. You know who you are, and you know what you do. So you got, like, once again, accountability, accept what you are. Now, here we go. Let's go.
So first off, if you get offended by us,
hold on. I don't mean to cut you off.
Do you think?
Nah, go ahead. I'll do it after you talk. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just gonna say, man, if you get offended by us saying bitch or whatever, that means you the bitch, because you the only one that get offended by it. You know what I'm saying? Real women know we're not talking about them when we talk about. Now let's go to Kate Michelle. Bitch, you started crying. First off, I heard two things in what she was saying. Nashville, right? Different dynamic of people, right? You talking about like majority white people. That's what she said, if I'm not correct, right? So she said Nashville, they go home at 5 or 6 day families, right? Then she said something about her grandparents being married and shit, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You talking about, first off, another race of people that value that kind of thing, and then you talking about an older generation that value marriage. I'm not saying all women are bad that's walking around nowadays, but man, the majority of y'all be on that bullshit. That's why a nigga don't want to marry you. How are you gonna expect us to marry you if you don't even know how to be a girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That shit goes hand in hand, man. And then you sitting up there with the crying and shit, trying to make somebody feel sorry for you. And then I just seen this a lot of women coming to Cam Newton judging his lifestyle choices. Man, that's a grown-ass man. If he wanted to get married, he would have got married, right? Creating broken homes. Man, from what I see, because I follow Cam, you know what I'm saying? I follow everything he do. From what I see, that man's a great father. Dude, who says a man got to be in a home to be a great father? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying about the situation, man. That's it. That shit's stupid. I'm done, bro.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna cut y'all. So watch this. I like to throw the bones in. So check this out. So let's hear what she got to say again, right? So check this out.
And going to Nashville, where it's predominantly
What?
white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch, a hoe in Nashville because they'll never even listen to your music.
Okay, so this is where she fucked up at. I've been a country music fan all my fucking life. So when I say I know country music like I know rap. So check this out. I want y'all to check this out. Watch this. Yeah, she done fucked up. She's so fucked up. Damn it, where's it? Nah, that's not it. Nah, that's not it. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Oh, she done fucked up.
Sound like a boy from Minister Society.
Oh, you fucked up.
I bet she didn't think twice about Amarillo. Hill, Denver, all but once crossed her mind. She's flying down 40 like a bat out of hell from Memphis. She left me all alone in Montgomery tonight. She's getting dick down in Dallas, real out in Raleigh, tag teamed up in Tennessee. Ain't on in Austin, but fucking Boston, giving dick down in New Orleans, hitting me through.
Any motherfucking questions?
Say she getting dick down in Dallas.
What that bitch talking about? That's the country record.
Yep.
Niggas singing about a bitch getting dick down all over Texas, all over the country.
It's a lot of digging down too. Texas big, bro.
But fucked in Austin. Got it trained in New Orleans. What the fuck is she talking about?
Hey, K Michelle just one of them bitches that like to hear herself.
What the fuck she talking about?
That's crazy.
This man say, cry me a motherfucking river, bitch. First of all, when did you become an advocate for family? Lee, you ain't even a wife. How many men have you ran through? How many men have ran through you? You done had a BBL reduction. You had breast job, breast reduction, got another breast job, lip job, nose job, and you still single. Only now you old and single. If you don't shut your motherfucking ass up, cry me a motherfucking river. You the bitch of bitches. Who are you? You are in no way, nowhere near close to being a poster child for any type of queen.
Get on
You've
that ass,
been
bro.
running around talking down on men for 30 years. What the fuck is you talking about? You don't know shit. You made a Michael. You look stupid. Who do you think was the first home wreckers? They invented the shit. What the fuck is you talking about? See, let me tell you something, K. Michelle. You want to know the difference between the mischievous shit that go on in the white community as opposed to the black community? Is the white woman don't go opening their motherfucking mouth and telling everybody they motherfucking business about what they man doing. But you hoes, on the other hand, y'all got to go tell the whole world. He fucked over me. Fuck out of here. See, white women more logical.
White women don't shame their men, period.
Period. And they ain't finna lose the bag over a one-night stand. They not finna lose the bag over a side bitch. These motherfuckers will lose the bag because they ain't happy.
There you go. Lead shit off emotions.
Ask Nas baby mama. 18 years later, she broke, homeless.
You talking about the milkshake that brought out the boys to the yard?
Nah, that ain't not his first baby mama. She trying to get her roots back. She all in Africa and shit, which is cool. Yeah, like the audacity, and it's sad. Like, I can't believe this is the type of female that these women are looking up to. You can't say you need a man in one breath and then turn around talk about how men don't care about you. And what is she talking about? She needs to go to black demographics. It's more black men are married than black women. Now, let me tell you what's sad about that statistic. It's twice as many black women. So if it's more black men married than black women, and it's twice as many women, what does that say about black women, bro, as a whole?
That should say it all right there.
Boom. That means that's a choice.
Uh-huh.
That means that's a choice. They either decided to marry to the government or they married to their career. Last time I checked, Oprah Winfrey single, right? Last time I checked, Rihanna ain't tied the knot yet, have she?
Mm-mm.
Oh, but it's okay when they pull men moves. It's okay when they don't never get married and they can just fuck a nigga. But then it's a problem when a nigga don't want to get married to a motherfucker and he want to keep his baby. Man, that shit is insane, dog. That shit is insane, bro. Man, all I can say is this, bro. Fellas, vent your woman. Vent the woman. You got and if you young, you better ride it out with the one that's down with you while you broke. Because if you don't, shit, your ass is in trouble, dog.
We realize ain't nothing perfect, man. It's gonna be.
Hold on, man. Let me hop in here right quick, man.
Yeah, handle your business.
Because I want this to be known. Okay, so I know a lot of black women and women in general. They just say women. I know a lot of them think that men tend to hate, especially black women. We hate them or something. They think that is the case. We do not hate black women. We do not dislike our black women. Our black women have lost how to be good black women. That is our biggest issue right now. Now, am I saying every man in the world is perfect? Hell no. Ain't nobody perfect. Even the perfect person that you think is perfect, that motherfucker got some flaws. So we not going to even sit here and think that everybody in or these particular people are perfect or what you would say. So in my situation of hearing what I'm hearing, I just like, well, you are what you are. And sometimes you just have to be acceptance of what you are. So maybe you're not a good person. That's why you looking at the fact of why you can't get what you want to get, because you're not a good person or you don't know how to achieve those goals. You have to look at self first. Stop looking to do this and start doing this. Like these fingers right here, they pointing back at you when you're doing this right here. When you do this, These fingers here, they pointing at you. You got to start fixing self. Fix self and watch, you'll see different results.
And let me add to that, man. Let me add to that quality. You know, I'm finna speak the truth, man. I got to, like, it's unadulterated. Look, majority of these women already know what the truth is. They know the game. These women out here want to be hoes and wives at the same time.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Let's just be real, bro. I know some personally. They want to be hoes and wives at the same time and then complain about why men don't want a wife. That's diabolical, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy work.
That's insane, bro. That's utterly delusional. You want to get treated like something that your actions doesn't qualify you to get treated as. That's insane. That's basically like me saying, hey, I want this job. I might not qualify for it, but I deserve it.
They don't even go together.
You see what I'm saying?
Nigga, they don't even go together, nigga.
Like you can't say, hey, I want to be a wife, but you don't qualify to be one. And here's the sad part. They give so many red flags. And I'm, you know what? I hate to say this, bro. I'm finna fuck a lot of motherfucking kinfolk. It's finna be, I know it's finna be a lot of females gonna comment on this. I know I'm finna piss a lot of motherfuckers off, kinfolk. But you know what I tell people? A woman that's 25 plus with her own house and single, that's the red flag. Now, somebody say, how the fuck that's a red flag? I'm going to tell you why that's a red flag. Because psychologically, you have already made up your mind that you don't want to do nothing or build nothing with a man. You don't want to build nothing with a man. It couldn't have, because if that was the case, you would have been looking for a man to build with, get the house together. That's facts. Undeniable. And it's going to be a lot of women that's going to come on here day after day after day from this and make up bullshit as justifiable reasons as to why that ain't a red flag. Well, it is. Because
how can a woman tell you what's a red flag? How can she tell you that? That's your red flag. It ain't hers.
It ain't my red flag. I didn't invent red flags. But it's a red flag. It ain't nobody's. It's a red flag in general.
Yeah, because that makes sense, because there's levels to this shit. You know?
There's levels to this shit.
There's levels to this shit for real, yeah. That makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give an example. I remember as a kid, I listened to wise men in the 80s and 90s. Even if the men had the money to buy the house, most men stayed in apartments until they found a wife. Because it didn't make no sense to pay all that extra money and get a house, and you don't have nobody in that motherfucker to fill it up.
It's just you and that bitch.
It's just you, nigga. The fuck? It's cheaper to just keep the apartment. Yeah. Why want to do all this house shit and I ain't even got a family to stand on?
You sound like my brother. He told me that.
Come on, bro. So they can say what they want. I'm even telling you, I'm giving them examples of how men used to do it. Most men go into a new home with a wife. So yeah, it is what it is. A woman in 25 and up with her own house, she a red flag. Because, okay, so think about this. I'm finna give you proof. I've met plenty of women. I fuck with plenty of women that had their own house. 9 out of 10 of them still single. None of them man. And I ain't with them. Why didn't it work?
Because if she get a house, that's gonna give her like the sense of entitlement, like she can handle motherfuckers how she want. And ain't nobody standing for that bullshit, man.
That ain't. But look, it go further than just the house. It ain't just the house. You give a woman power.
Power.
You give her power.
Thank you.
And start to think that she can now control everything. That is an issue that women struggle with.
When they get any kind of power, they don't want to relinquish it.
Yes.
Even for a man, they like, fuck love. I just won't get mad. I ain't relinquishing this shit. How many women gonna let that house go and then get a house together with a man? Come on, let's be real.
I don't know too many.
I don't know too many, bro. Don't know too many. So it's a red flag for a man. It's a red flag. 9 times out of 10, y'all not gonna get married. Because it's a control thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm good. I know this for a fact.
I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, I'm married now. I'm just saying, but you feel me? I mean, hey, I can have up to 4 wives, but still.
Yeah. We know what you said.
That's insane, bro. And I know as hard as as crazy as that sound, bro, it's true. That's a red flag. What? I ain't saying she shouldn't have a house, but what I'm saying is that I know off top your mentality now. I know your mentality. It's not a good chance it's a future with me.
And this will be a woman's rebuttal to it. Well, she got kids. She got kids and all of that there. Well, that's part of the red flag.
That's a red flag.
Part of it. Yeah, shit, see, they won't see it that way. They'll just see that as a reason to say that's why they got all that. No, that's a part of the red flag. Why didn't
badass kids a red flag too?
Yeah, that's a red flag. Why you didn't make it them?
Badass kids. Badass kids.
About 14 different daddies and shit.
Badass kids. Fuck them kids.
Push the ass out.
I say fuck my kids too, nigga. When I say fuck them kids, I'm talking about my kids and your kids. I get tired of kids. Fuck them motherfuckers. Shit. All kids ever did for me was drain my motherfucking bank account, nigga.
That's what all of them do. That's their job.
I know. And guess what? And I'm going to say this again, just in case somebody thinking I'm being heartless. You want to know why I can say fuck them kids? Because Rock love them motherfuckers. So fuck.
We love them. We love them.
Shit.
If I'm giving you that means I love your motherfucking ass.
Thank you.
I love you, but fuck you.
Fuck them. All right, man. We finna go into the next topic, man. Good shit, bro.
Okay, Michelle, don't go on no more interviews.
Man, she just need to give up. She need to get her mind and soul together, bro. She fucked up, bro.
Fifth, you funny. And we all love your humor. You the greatest. You the best. I love you, Fifth. But you can't be tender. When you getting that yay, you're being tender. Your girl, your baby moms, is on the stand trying to send Diddy to jail. You know she's an original freak. She used to be with Peter Nygaard. Google it. She's done freaked off with dumb rappers. And you gonna call out Ye because he knows she a freak and he want to show up to support his mans because he knows ain't nobody victimized this girl. This chick was telling us other people to bring into the freak off. Stop playing. When you disrespecting Ye, it's like you protecting her. She's gone, my brother. She's gone. She been having freak offs with other men. We heard the stories. Apparently there was a video of her fucking another man that got leaked. She went to a freak off that they claim Ye and his girl was at. Fifth, you saw something in her that ain't true. She bamboozled you. It was fugazi. You thought she was wifey material or at least good enough to be the mother of your child. These niggas were freaking off with her. You can't diss them. And I understand sometimes as a man, you got to violate another nigga who probably was with your girl because you like, man, nigga, you ain't shit. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, your girl is a freak and trying to send these men to jail for life. Fifth, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Your fruit jams in the chat. What up? Yo.
So, as of late, new news. 50 Child's mother and former girlfriend who he was in love with. This is not a hearsay. This is fact. They held hands in public often. He bragged about her.
She was
all that, what's the word for it? All that character attacking other people for all these years. And it came back to bite you in your fucking ass. Now you looking stupid. You looking lame.
So he was galling the bus down?
Had a baby by the bus down. Can you imagine being the other rapper saying, Phil got that bitch pregnant, nigga. We ran a train on her, nigga. Can you imagine being the rapper saying, man, me and my homeboy bust that down at the show, bro? Man, that nigga feel about it, man. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. I'm a business, man.
Hey, so when you said have a baby by me, baby be a me,
Yeah,
that's what he was talking about.
It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
I'm gonna stop bullshit. My bad.
Fuck that man. That nigga heartless. He crack jokes on dead people. No, fuck that. Get that nigga all this energy.
Oh, man. I had to get that funny out. That was funny.
That nigga was kissing Diddy Dick.
Oh man!
That
Oh my
nigga
God.
was kissing Diddy Dick.
Oh my God! It just went to the left.
Hey, Diddy can shut this boy down with one comment. Hey, shut up, nigga. How my dick tastes?
Oh man! Come on, man!
Shit.
It ain't no. That's why you gotta be careful when you be fucking with people, bro. Now this shit came back to bite him in his ass.
Hey, bro.
You had a baby by a cum bucket.
Hey man, like my boy
Rappers
Rock
ran
say,
trains on her.
what you say, Rock? What you say, Rock? You better start vetting them hoes before you tell them.
All right, man. Let me ask y'all a question though. This was panel, dog.
I don't want to else.
Come on, man. You got to, dog. Y'all ain't never had one. Y'all ain't never had one. Y'all ain't never had one.
With a buzz down?
Yeah. That like when you had her, you liked it, but you see.
No, not knowingly. I told you, I only found a fake good girl.
I found out.
See, that's it. That's it right there.
I found out.
That's different though. You got to be careful what you're saying. What you mean? Be specific.
So
I ain't never fell for no hoe.
So are you asking if you knowingly had a bust down?
You fucking knew that shit.
You said Viv knew that shit?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Even if he didn't, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's why you gotta be careful when you be fucking with people. I fell for a fake good girl, but I went out there fucking with niggas.
Hey, cause that boy 50 is a super troll, bro.
Super troll.
Everybody, bro.
I get that's the reason to light him up right now because of what he do.
Right,
that's what he do. I ain't gonna lie. So I
ain't gonna
understand
feel sorry for
you
you,
right
nigga.
now.
I ain't
But
gonna
I'm
feel
gonna be
sorry
honest
for
with you.
We gonna do what you do to you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type of cat, man, that shit. When I had her, all right, I ain't know. But when I found out that what she is, shit, we gotta let that bird fly then, nigga. I don't get on that.
Hey,
Get your ass
but he had a baby by her, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
he had a baby.
It's still nothing more you can do. That baby here, and she's gonna
bro,
still be what she is.
Quality, nigga. We ain't finna get this nigga no out. Fuck that nigga.
No, I'm not giving him an out. He deserved it. I said that.
Then, yes, you is. Yes, you is. You're
No,
not
give me
trying
mine.
to, but you is. No, fuck that. I don't care if he didn't know. Nigga, we lighting his ass up tonight.
Like a Christmas tree.
Like a Christmas
tree.
On
your ass we go.
on your ass. You see, this is why Trust should have been on here, because he already got, that like the nigga. He should have lit this nigga. No, nigga, fuck that nigga.
Hey, so boom, I got one for you. You listening? This some good shit. Write this down.
Yeah.
Next time Trust on, give 50 his flowers.
Oh, you gonna do that? You gonna do that to Trust?
Nah, I ain't
you hear that shit, Trust? Huh?
Hey, it's gonna turn into when you did Ja Rule and Rich lit his ass up, boy. Rich got, boy.
He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop, dog. He wasn't gonna let you do it.
Rich acted like he had a fight with Ja Rule.
Hey, boy, that shit was funny. Man, fuck Ja Rule.
But yeah, bro, like you can't.
Hey, that shit right, hater.
Say,
oh man.
But Kimbo, this nigga had a baby by a chick who got knocked out by 6, 7, 8 different rappers, and then some of the rappers' friends.
Hey, but I got a question.
Was at Diddy freak offs getting knocked down by escorts and Diddy?
Crazy.
No wonder he hate Diddy.
Hey, yo, but look, though, Academic said something right there, right? All these rappers that he know that bust a dime, why he only gunning for Ye? Why he ain't saying nothing to the other niggas? You feel me? Like, if you gonna go there, nigga, go there. You know what I'm saying? Don't half-ass do it. Get on everybody. Because
you get everybody.
You really look like a cluck going for Ye by itself, bro. If you go either go for him all or shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Simple. Right?
But he know who to fuck with. You see, he ain't never fuck with Jay.
Damn, Jay busted down too?
No, I'm saying he ain't never, like when Jay checked him. I'm saying when
Jay busted down.
Ain't no telling.
I mean, she for the team.
Like light-skinned girl.
She for the team.
Hey, boy, she got some mileage, don't she? God damn.
Bro. This case just keep getting crazier and crazier.
Oh, but it's gonna stay that way too. You know that. This case got a whole lot to expose, man.
This shit is exposing the shit
Cat
out of
Williams told you, man. Cat Williams told you. What year we in? What year? Did Cat Williams say this year was gonna be the year? Everything finna come out.
Hey, he did say that.
Yeah.
He did say that. And from where he talking, we ain't even begin to get the
half of it.
Yeah, some shit finna happen.
That's crazy.
And my mama house gonna report it. Goddamn.
Hell yeah. Right up. Info.
Straight up.
Yeah.
We damn sure got something to say.
Hey man, make sure y'all like and subscribe to this shit.
Yeah,
man.
click that like button. Click the like button right now, y'all. Click that like button. I'm looking at the button right now. Click the like button right now. We got to get them likes up, y'all. We ain't going to get to the next topic until y'all click that like button. Let me see that like button move, please. Click it.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny.
Now, let me expound on this. You know what? I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to open up a little bit. See, it is a good question wondering if she was a fake good girl, right? Or was she a hoe and a bust down and he just thought he could unhole, right? I'm going to say this. I fell for a fake good girl. I mean, I wanted her to marry. I wanted to marry and all that shit, man. But one thing that I had to check myself when it was all said and done was I had to check myself when it came to ignoring certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be our biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Man, fellas, do not ignore shit. Because when you see it, it's real. It's real, bro. Take your L, whatever time, money, and love you invested in it, be it filing with the kids, shit, just move on, bro.
Fuck it.
And that was where my mistake was. Now, true it be, I can say this. This is where she had the advantage. This is how she got away This is how my ex got away with me putting up with her shit. Because she caught me at a time where I was becoming the best version of me.
Mm-hmm.
So when she caught me at a time when I was becoming the best version of me, and one of the parts of me becoming the best version of me was not leaving a relationship. Because one thing about me, any woman that I ever been with would tell you, when a motherfucker start getting on my nerves, I mean, I'm being real. I'll be like, shit, look, you can leave me the fuck alone. I've never had a problem leaving. I left 99% of my relationship.
So you a habitual leaver. The fuck?
Nigga, I'll leave in a motherfucking heartbeat, nigga. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing though, Kimbo. Now, how long I leave is dependent upon you.
Yeah.
I might just leave and go kick it with the homies or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make you think something.
And make come back that night.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I might not come back that night. I ain't going to fuck up. I might just go spend the night at my cousin's house. I might go to my mama's house spend the night. She didn't piss me out.
Yeah.
So you hit him with the old okie doke. Hello.
You see what I'm saying? You know I'm at my mama's house or whatever, but my whole message is I can leave you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't gotta be here.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Now it could be a day, it could be 2 days, it could be a week, it could be a month. It all depends. Oh, I'm cold. I had a motherfucker kick me out one day, nigga. I went and got in the park. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm my mama. Stop playing with me. What? And guess what? I already signed the lease. You think I'm gonna leave that motherfucker?
I can't leave. I gotta leave. I can't leave.
So I might
sound like my brother.
You, but you fucked yourself for a year, nigga. Don't play with me.
You sound like my brother.
Don't play with me.
Nigga, when you sign the lease, I know you ain't going nowhere then.
I
ain't going nowhere, nigga. I'm signed the lease. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. What nothing I can do?
Yep.
You're fucked for a year.
Yeah, that is a binding agreement.
Look. I might let you come by.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to keep this thing going, but I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm being.
You can't come by, and you can't come by if you ain't cooking, bitch.
And you better call before you come.
Yeah.
No pop-ups.
It's rules.
No pop-ups.
Yeah, it's rules.
No pop-ups.
Yeah.
I got a little peephole, and if I see you and I know my phone ain't right, you're gonna be nice.
Yeah. And it wasn't always me getting kicked out, because most of the time we had our place. It was together, because my dad taught me don't move in with a chick. But it was like, if you make me that uncomfortable, if you take away my peace, I'm gonna go find it.
Mm-hmm.
If I gotta leave this home to go get peace, I'm gonna go find peace. You just better pray I don't find it under another bitch.
Hello. Bueno.
Because I got this saying, and I tell people this all the time. A man can't beat a woman at hurting them. You can't. They're undefeated. A man can't hurt no woman harder than a woman can hurt a man. But guess what I tell a woman? But you can't beat a man and not giving a fuck.
Shit.
You can't. You cannot beat a man and not giving a fuck. Because when a nigga don't give a fuck,
it's a wrap.
I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. When a nigga don't give a fuck, don't give a fuck if you go suck 6 dicks in one night. When we don't give a fuck no more, we don't give a fuck.
That's what I was trying to say about the 50 thing. Although I ain't trying to get my man out, but that's what I was saying about the 50 thing. You get to a point where I'm like, all right, bitch, you in what you in. Fuck you then. I ain't got time. I'm not finna chase you. I'm not finna ask about it. We ain't finna. None of that. All right, you in what you in. Go do what you do. Shit.
That bitch is getting baby on
I might try to introduce you to some of my partners. Hey, man, go ahead, man. That's what she like. That's what she like, man. Fuck it, shit.
Yo.
Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
All right, we're going to go on to the next subject, fam. Good shit, bro. Good shit.
What's
up, yo, uncle? What's up, yo, uncle?
Hey, what up, Kim Poe?
Yeah,
Uncle
kids talking
Elroy.
live.
Uncle Elroy, no relation. Goddamn.
Get them likes up. Get them likes up, y'all. We're gonna go to the next subject, man.
See, I want us to get married and have family. Can't you see? A boy. See, I want us to get married and have family. Can't you see? A boy.
All right, so that's Papoose, the rapper from the East Coast, and the legendary GWOAT, greatest woman boxer of all time, as she calls herself, Clarissa Shields, who I'm definitely a big fan of. I'm not really a fan of watching females fight each other, but I definitely support her in every way I can without actually watching it. So basically, Papoose, who was formerly married to the rapper, the rapper Remy Ma. They are basically have filed for divorce. It's been an ugly mess. He is now with Clarissa Shields. So I posted this video because I guess my thoughts is, what's your thoughts on this in general, and then I'll kind of cut it up and just ask you, what you think on the situation as far as a whole. I'm gonna ask certain questions. I'm gonna kind of go into some specifics, but Yoga, what's your thoughts, man? In general.
Hey man, I heard this shit. I heard this shit when I forgot what I was listening to. But they said that boy got a type, right? That boy got a type, man. He like them women that'll fuck you up. Goddamn me. But but you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, like he did what any other man would do, man. Like, I mean, allegedly, man, Remy fucked off on that man with the battle rapper dude. You know what I'm saying? He found out about it. You know what I'm saying? And he moved on with his life, man. He went for because, like, I think it's fucked up. Like this point, right? She was locked up for what, 6 of them?
Nah, she was locked up for 8 years.
8. I was close enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 8 years, bro. That man held her down. Like held her down for real. You know what I'm saying? And then she was sitting up here, I was watching something. She said when she was still paying all the bills, man. Like Pap may not be on the scene rapping, but man, Pap ghostwrite. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he got a lot of songs out there. Allegedly, I don't know for shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but Pap ain't no broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? And for him to hold you down like that, I don't know too many niggas that's finna do that. I'm gonna just be straight up. I don't know too many niggas that's finna just chill for 8 years while you ride out of bed. You know what I'm saying? He did that for you. He put the hashtag on the black love thing and all that shit. You feel me? And for you to get out and do that man like that, man, I would have left your bitch ass too.
Yeah.
Straight up. I'm not finna play no games with you, but that nigga do like women that can beat him up.
Man, how you know they can beat him up, man? He's still a man.
No,
okay.
No, I'm just playing.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just playing. And then look. So I see, like, man, I pay attention to shit. I just don't say shit, but I pay attention to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, the way they say that boy worked that old boy, the battle rapper, man. He
knocked him out.
Yeah, he say Pap got them things on them shoulders, boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was just playing, Pap. Don't beat me up, big dog.
You know, it's funny because so I'm gonna change angles. I actually love it, man. It's a beautiful thing. One thing that I can say, double standards exist and it's real. And women take note of this because some women out there trying to be men. What I can say is that the only way for a man to really get over a woman is to get another woman. I mean, I don't care if it's I don't care what it is, if it's a jump off or another love. Dog, we're men, bro. The only way for a man to get over a heartbreak is with another woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening.
Can I tell you something? Some OG told me one time.
Yeah.
He say, don't nothing. How you go? Don't nothing help you get over pussy, but some new pussy. That's what he said.
Exactly. That's it. Because men will never heal.
Perfect.
We don't need time by ourselves. No, man, fuck that shit. We ain't no bitches. Woman, on the other hand, they
emotional.
I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be the man. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be the man dealing with a woman fresh out of her heartbreak or a fucked up relationship. Hell no. Not doing it.
Who we got on? Okay.
What's good? What's good?
What up, fam?
Hey y'all, I'm having issues with my camera. Let me go in and let me go out and come back in. Sorry, I probably should have texted you before I jumped in here.
Nah, you good. Just go out and come back in.
Okay.
You could perfect timing. Yes. So that's definitely my advice, man. Guys, I'm not saying I'm saying don't force it. Like I said, sometimes it might be a jump out. You know, you don't know in what order you're gonna meet the female. You might get out of a relationship and might meet some old flip freaky chick, and you know, deal with her until you find what's best for you. But definitely, by all means, I tell men, don't force yourself to be by yourself. That's some dumb shit to me, and I don't like that aura being put out there. I hear that a lot. I'm like, nah, that's some feminine shit. That's not how men operate. You know what I'm saying? Women, on the other hand, they're the ones who need time to heal and shit like that, and kind of just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I say that to say this because how can I say this? The problem, the reason I say this is because people are forgetting something, right? Here's what people are forgetting. I don't forget shit. Clarissa Shields was just in a long-time relationship too. Everybody forgot about that.
She was?
Fuck yeah!
Hey, bro, on the cool.
Yeah.
I found out more and more about her when the Pap shit came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, she was in like a 7-year relationship with a dude.
Yeah, I know she be beating bitches up. I didn't know that, though.
Yeah, so I can't overlook that.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. And so my issue is like, okay, how long is this gonna last? And is it, you know what I'm saying? How authentic is it? Because I see two hurt people. I see two hurt people.
You think so?
Found each other.
I know so. She was just in a 7-8 year relationship with another dude, bro. Like if you go Google, and she didn't hide him. He was all on camera. Like she didn't hide him.
And then think about like imagine how Pap feel. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I held this bitch down all this time, and this bitch get out and cheat on me. Like he fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? So they probably two hurt people that just made each other at the right time type shit, you know?
Man, I like I say, I guess I'm a different species, man, because I promise you, number one, if you cheat on me, ain't no more hurt. It is what it is. All right, well shit, clearly I ain't the one. So we gotta let you do what you do. Now, when I say that that's the I ain't gonna stay there long. I'm gonna move on. Now, the person that I move on with, that may not be the next wifey or something like that. That might be somebody fun just to play with. Everybody gonna play their position. Everybody. Each one I get with. Yeah, that's the baby mama. The baby mama. The baby mama is the one he left that cheated on him, right?
No, I'm saying your next bitch to get over that situation might be 50 Cent baby mama. Bust down.
So it's my turn.
Your ass 50.
It's my turn now. Now you gonna send them my way.
How you doing?
Everybody get a turn.
Come fuck with him when 50 have all his visitation, man.
Hey,
when he got them
get a
Tuesdays
turn.
and Thursdays, I'll let the Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That boy say everybody get a turn. He might as well call that bitch doorknob.
Yeah, everybody get a turn. So I guess 50 girl my turn now, huh? Oh, I'm a pass, man. I'm a pass. I don't like everything, man. Sometimes I gotta be a little choosy, man.
I don't want no smoke, big dog.
I know too much history about that one. I think that's good enough for me.
The baby or a bandit. Fuck tell
me. Straight up, dog.
Hey, Quality,
Yeah,
go
so-
ahead. You was talking.
No, I kind of landed it there.
But yeah, I think that's what I think people need to really be careful about. You know, when you meet somebody, man, Venom, man, ask questions. I don't think ask questions through conversation is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to get to know this person, know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm telling you right now, I'd never date a woman with kids no more. I will never do that shit in my fucking life. You are not going to win. 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that battle. You know what I'm saying? Because when you dating a woman with kids, you basically in a relationship with their daddy too, even if they're not around. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's a lot of lingering of soul ties there. You know, what child don't want a relationship with their daddy? It's gonna hit you. That motherfucker get a certain age. Well, my damn daddy. Okay, why my daddy don't love me? I need to hear from him. I need to know. And you sitting there like, fuck, man, I've been daddy all this motherfucking time. You ain't cool with me, motherfucker. Shit. Damn. I've been taking your ass. I've been spoiling you. How about y'all them George? How about y'all them phones? Motherfucker, fuck that nigga. He don't love you. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but see, that's when you go in them kind of situations with an understanding. I'm just here for the time being. It's my turn with your mom. You feel me?
No, I can't say that, man. You know, we fall in love too, nigga. Nigga, you know, we've been playing stepdad for some generations, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? There are plenty of women out there who made sure that you know they kept their child in check when it came to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, say I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I'm sorry. Fuck all of the shit. Guys, listen to me. Look me in my eyes. Listen, everybody in the YouTube world. I'm just gonna keep it straight. Look me in my eyes. I want you to look into the wonders of my soul. By any means necessary. I don't care how beautiful, how fine, how educated, how sweet, how nice she is. Do not, I repeat, do not date a woman with kids. Please don't, bro. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Go start your own family, bro. Go start your own family, dog. In fact, let me add to it. If you a man with kids, hear me out. Do not date a woman with kids either. It doesn't matter. You don't have to settle.
This nigga is.
You didn't go crazy, man. You didn't go crazy, Rock. I tell you, lie.
Hey, bro, this is the most laughing I done on the episode, bro. I swear.
Let me ask a question, Rock. Let me ask you a question, man.
Yes.
How many women in this world that's gonna get past the age of 23, 25? Let's go 25. How many gonna go
okay, so
no
here's the thing. I never put an age on it.
Okay,
so
okay.
Fuck that. We ain't focused on that. We not.
So you a 40-year-old man, where you gonna find a girl with no kids at?
That's where he was going with it, Rock.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, shit, hell, my wife ain't got no kids.
Okay, well that's rare. That's not always. I mean,
ain't kid folks from Africa, nigga.
It doesn't matter. Let's not do
you ain't gonna find no American woman without no kids, nigga.
Yes, it is. They're out there. Look, listen. Let me throw a little ism in this. Listen, man. All it takes is one. All you need is to get one. Y'all keep forgetting that. One ain't a lot. One ain't a lot, my nigga.
But it ain't a lot of ones.
It's a lot in America, nigga.
But you not hearing me. One is not a lot.
Okay.
All you need is one. All you got to do is win one time. That's it.
But what?
Okay, so think about the dynamic, Rock. Think about the dynamic from it though. With that one, I gotta go now. See if I'm compatible with her. See if I can engage in a relationship to where it's gonna be long term. I gotta see if this is the one.
You're throwing in variables to use against me for your argument. You can't do that. I'm speaking in general. All that gonna come into play. You only need to win one. Just one time.
But what if I don't like that one?
Look at all the variables that come into play until you winning a goddamn lottery. You know how many variables? It's the 200 million variables. But all you got to do is win one time.
The nigga set for life.
And you set for life. And let me make this clear. Before I met my wife, it was very common for me to meet women and date women with no kids. That's never been a problem for me. Because most of the time I was purposely only choosing or only putting myself out there for women with no children. They're out there, dog. They're out there, bro.
Maybe I'm just not outside enough.
Maybe, but they're out there. Man, come on, man. You go on a dating site right now. You can put in a dating site in the Pacific. Woman with no kids, age preference, nationality. And nigga, 100,000 of them motherfuckers will pop up. I'm just saying, kinfolk.
I was saying you gotta show me.
All you need to win is one time, bro. Listen, bro. An 80-year-old man can find a beautiful woman with no children. Men got it like that, dog.
Oh shit, 80?
Yeah, we got it like that, dog. And what has happened is the matriarch then devalued black men into where we forgot how valuable we really are. I had an uncle. This nigga was so big, they had to bury him. They had to put two caskets together to make one. I bullshit you not. That's how big he was. And he was an older man. Listen to me. His casket was the size of two people's casket. And they had to have almost twice as many pallbearers. Do you know this man had a beautiful ass woman? She was super fine with no children. And was pretty. This nigga was at least 500 pounds. I'm just saying, kinfolk.
I mean, not you say it like that, you know.
Kinfolk, we got it like that, kinfolk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we got it like that, dog. Yeah, man.
Hey, I want with the likes and subscribe. Everybody, please like and subscribe, share, and comment in the comments. Just give me three. Give me three women that is over the age of 35 with no kid. Show me y'all out there.
Way to make it worth the comment section quality.
Show me y'all out there,
bro.
Right now.
They out there, dog.
I'm intrigued. I want to see the comments on this one too.
Kinfolk, what's the former New England Patriots coach? He just married a 25-year-old woman who ain't have no kid.
How old he is? You talking about the coach?
Belichick. You talking about
Belichick?
Yeah. How old Belichick is?
Nigga 70 something?
That nigga 954. Old ass bitch.
So now let's be real. I mean, I don't want to do this to Belichick. We don't know this young lady. I don't know him like that, but let's be really honest here, man. You think that good with him because it's Belichick? Let me.
How we know?
Wait. If it was not Belichick, if it was just some regular Joe, do you think that 24-year-old?
Yes, bro. That's what you're forgetting. It's regular dudes out here who doing that.
Yeah, I agree with
That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's
then how we-
regular dudes out here doing that.
I'm not saying
how we
be
know-
with him like not. You might get your rocks off with her or whatever, but I'm talking
No,
about
it's regular dudes.
a real
out here
relationship.
doing young women.
Wow.
You gotta
I can't
remember.
even relate to somebody that goddamn young. I struggle with that.
Okay, so let me give you some pushback on that. I've been with women my age, and they acted like they was 17.
Yeah.
I've been with women that were younger, and they was mature, like they was older.
Absolutely.
Age just a number when it comes to this man, bro. That's facts,
I
bro.
agree. I agree.
I agree with that 100%.
I've been with some
24?
old childish motherfuckers.
At 24, it's not too well. Yeah, I guess it's what you
So-
say. They
so-
out
so-
there.
so
It's
chick-
one. All you gotta do is
so-
win one time. I get you. I get you.
Chick 27. She 27 now. And
She
how
27?
we know? Yeah, how we know Billy Check ain't cracking the shit out that omelet, boy?
Ain't nobody saying he ain't. I ain't gonna take nothing from Billy
Hey
Check.
man, Billy Check probably is dropping dick, boy.
I ain't taking nothing from old Billy Check, man. What you say? At 994 years old, that motherfucker probably still dropping it down. So
Hey,
I ain't taking nothing from the man.
That boy say Niagara is a motherfucker, boy.
Now look, you done put Viagra in the man life. I ain't even did that to him. I just thought he was doing it just because he knew.
Nah, Billy Check like a Bluetooth man. You know?
He going with something, huh? He can't just go in there regular.
hey boy, too much energy for that man, boy.
Boy, y'all silly, bro.
Been got that girl a pacifier, man. Been gave her a pacifier until I go to sleep somewhere.
Hey, but look though, this is where that bitch come in clutch for that man though. With him getting that job at North Carolina, she can help him relate to them young, you know what I'm saying, them players. Billy Check might turn around and do something in that thing, you know what I'm saying? She keeping them hip.
He's a brilliant football mind. We got to give him credit for that. He's just a brilliant football mind. So he gonna do something.
Yeah, but he a brilliant football man dealing with kids. You feel what I'm saying? She gotta keep him hip. You know what I'm saying? You seen how he dabbed up Lil Wayne when he met him? He dabbed him up like he was a nigga. Hey, what's up, my boy?
All right, y'all. We're gonna go to the next topic, man. This is gonna be the last topic too.
All right.
Is being sued for sexual assault and harassment by actor Derek Dixon, who appeared in more than 80 episodes of Perry's BET series, The Oval. Here's what we know so far. Dixon filed the lawsuit in Los Angeles and is seeking at least $260 million in damages. He claims Perry used his power and influence to create a coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic, first offering career opportunities, then allegedly escalating to harassment, assault, and professional retaliation. The lawsuit says Perry noticed Dixon in 2019, while the latter was working as part of the staff at Perry's party, and eventually offered him an audition. Dixon later landed roles in Ruthless and The Oval. According to the complaint, Perry began sending unwanted sexual messages, some of which are included in the filing. Perry's attorney, Matthew Boyd, called the allegations false, saying, quote, "This is a shakedown, and we're confident these fabricated claims will fail." Tyler Perry is being sued for sexual assault and harassment by actor Derek Dixon.
All right, so Tyler Perry's being sued.
Excuse me.
Shit is crazy, bro.
We just gave Tyler Perry his flowers last week, wasn't it? Well, I think it was one of them, huh? I think we gave him his flowers. Was it Tyler Perry? Okay, my bad. I know we definitely had a conversation about it.
We had a conversation.
You will one day.
Okay, so we probably didn't give him flowers,
Hey,
but
Rob.
we definitely had the conversation about it.
Hey, stop all that.
Oh, no. He know better. It ain't time for that. Get on with that, man.
What?
What? None of that, fam.
Nah, we good. This last topic, yeah.
All right, I'm messing with
good.
you.
We on time right now, goddamn.
We on time, yeah. That's a good thing. So, what's y'all thoughts, man, on this, man? What's going on, bro?
I heard about it. I'm not gonna eat bull crap. I thought it was 240. 240 million. But okay, I heard about it, and you know, it's some rumors out there about my man, Mr. Tyler Perry, from some other people too. That I don't know. I know we don't got no footage of that or nothing like that right now, but it's been other accusations from it, and we're not sure if any of it is true. So definitely we got to go through the cycle and find out what is. But this kind of don't surprise me from the things I've heard from about it. It don't surprise me at all. And I mean, that shoe almost fit. It fit, the glove fit. How you do OJ? The glove looked like it fit here, fam.
If
it looked like it fit.
You must have quit.
Yeah, it looked like it fit, man.
My thoughts on it is, man, I just think, I think a few things about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, I can't say if it's true or not. I don't know. But man, it just seemed like another classic textbook case of black man break to another level, find a Judas, tear him down. And what kills me is now, like they don't try to file criminal charges. Just sue them. But if somebody committed a crime, call the police. I just don't get it. It's crazy how the law is getting manipulated so blatantly and out in the open. I'm almost certain. I'm thinking in time they gonna make some laws to make adjustments, bro, to keep people from getting around on the law. Because you got to make laws to protect the law. You know what I mean? Because if somebody found a loophole, then that mean the law it's not easy to be held up. You know what I'm saying? I think at some point, man, they're gonna start coming. I think they're gonna make a law to adjust to the law, the loophole of people taking advantage of the law. Like, nah, bro, somebody commit a crime, you need to call the police and come and you know what I'm saying? Report a crime. Yeah, report the crime.
Yeah.
You can't just let something happen and then 10 years later say, yeah, I want to sue, because he committed a crime. Bro, that ain't, dog. This getting out of hand to me, bro.
And then look, I look at it like this, right? What in your mind came up with that dollar amount? It's a money play. Imagine if Tyler Perry wanted who the fuck Tyler Perry is and he didn't have that kind of bag. Will we even be hearing about this kind of shit? Like, it's all a money play, bro. And I said this shit when in relation to the Diddy case and the Cassie bitch, right? If the nigga did something to you criminal, why you not filing criminal charges? You shouldn't have been talking all this. Oh, he did this, he did that. Well, if he did something criminal, you should be in a criminal court. You shouldn't be hitting him for $240, man. It's a lot of fucking money. It's a money play, nigga. It's a get rich quick scheme, man. And Tyler Perry just so happened to be the target. Now, I don't know what the man did or not, right? But I mean, you got to give some accountability to him if it's true, too, man. You got to start putting yourself in them kind of positions. You see that targeting black men. The first fuck up, they tearing you down. Everything you didn't build. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting yourself in them kind of positions.
Yoga, I honestly don't think that you can prevent it. I mean, if they coming for you, they coming for you. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent because I don't know, right? But I'm saying as far as that statement, bro, if they coming for you, they coming, bro. They gonna, man, you could be, in the files. I don't know if you read the government files, about how they talked about Martin Luther King when they investigated him, and how they talked about Malcolm X when they investigated him. Mm-hmm. Well, based off their investigations, wiretaps, and filing them everywhere, do you know the government themselves said Malcolm X was a saint compared to Martin Luther King?
Yeah, they had shit on Martin.
Yeah, and said that when Martin, and there's no disrespect to Martin because he's still the man, he's still that guy. It doesn't matter. Can't hold this against him. He did what he did. He's bigger, larger than life. But they said when he left from fighting for black people, and when he going to orgies, he was banging white chicks, all that shit. They say when Malcolm X was done talking and speaking, they said that nigga went straight home to his wife and kids every time. They say they never was able to catch him slipping or nothing. They say that man went home. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, they still found a way. They found a way. They gonna find a way, fam.
So is it the fact? Is
Look
it
at
the fact that
Jay-Z.
is it the fact that they found the way, or his own people found the way?
No, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I can't blame the Judas because that's just the order of war. Everybody go. The goal is to pierce your armor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that Judas exists. There's no organization where Judas doesn't exist. You see what I'm saying? So they're always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You as a leader just have to do your best to figure out who is the Judas is when you notice it. And it comes back to what we said about when it comes to relationships. Even leaders can sometimes ignore red flags. You know what I'm saying? We can ignore the red flags. I mean, it's no secret, bro. Come on, man. We know Jesse played a big part in Martin Luther King debacle. Nobody's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember this. Martin Luther King, he used to never, Martin Luther King, prior to his assassination, hear this out. He never went on the patio to smoke cigarettes. Remember, smoking cigarettes in hotels was normal back then. It was legal. The first time he went on the patio to smoke a cigarette was the day he got assassinated. Witnesses, people who were in the room even admitted and said, and these were people, some of the people in the room didn't even accuse him of like saying, oh, he said some up. They said, they were just saying how Martin Luther King had never smoked on the patio, but they said that Jesse Jackson had told him, let's go on the patio and smoke. And they blew his head out. That was the first time he had ever went on the patio and smoked. Ain't that crazy?
Fuck my head up with that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, hotels and motels, you can smoke in there. You can smoke.
Back in them days, smoking, it was regular. It wasn't even considered harmful to nobody. It was a regular deal.
It was a regular deal.
Yeah, they're going to ask if you want to smoke a non-smoker room.
No, they don't even ask that. They didn't even ask that back in the day. It was a regular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can smoke in the room, in the hallway. You can smoke anywhere in the hallway. It was normal.
Anywhere. In the restaurants, wherever. Public.
Yeah, in the restaurants.
It didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Smoking was normal.
You niggas old.
They were smoking on the airplanes.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got away with that. Yeah.
Back in that day, they probably wasn't trying to hijack the motherfucker. That's how they got away with it.
Hey, so for what I'm seeing, right? They trying to tear down like black people, like prominent black people. You know what I'm saying? You got the shit with Diddy going on. You got the shit with Tyler Perry going on.
And the shit they tried with Jay.
Yeah, and then that was gonna be my next point, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by my point. If you don't put yourself in them kind of positions, you won't have to worry about that because they tried to hit Jay. Jay got away scot-free, right? Because we still see him here, right? So my next thought is this, right?
But that's impossible though. But go ahead.
Nah, why you say that?
Hey, what's up, Castelletto?
Hello there.
Hey.
Hello there. How you doing?
Hey y'all.
Hey,
what y'all talking about?
It's never too late to be great. We let me first say I want to thank you, and it's an honor that you dedicated your precious time and energy to come on to the show. So we appreciate you. We want to thank you off top.
Absolutely.
Really made it. I was like, you know what? It's
Thank you
Wednesday.
much.
I think I'm gonna try to catch him. And then I was like,
Yeah,
I saw y'all was still on. I saw that you sent me the link a while ago about five something. I'm like, I hope they still on.
yeah, we still on.
So,
Yeah, yeah. So we
hey
were talking
everybody.
about. Oh, she
Hello,
said,
hello,
"Hey."
hello. Hey, yeah.
Yes. So we were talking about the allegations with Tyler Perry getting sued for $200 and something.
Oh my
So we had
gosh.
our take on it.
200? You need
Yeah,
260
200 and
million.
some million. My apologies.
260. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you like to be called first? That's out of respect. What would you like to be called?
You can call me Coco.
Okay, I'm in love with the
All right.
Coco.
Hey,
So Coco,
You got
let's
fans
go a
already.
bit. What's your thoughts on that whole situation?
I think it's bullshit. I saw the text messages and it sounded like two men having flirting conversations. That's all I saw. I think
Yeah,
it's some BS.
you think it's some BS?
Yeah. It's a money
Yeah.
grab. And then 260 million. That's
I know,
ridiculous.
right?
I don't
Skip.
believe it. I don't believe it. I believe that maybe he was flirting with him because I think Tyler Perry may be a little bit on the spectrum of that, but you know,
you suspect as fuck.
Yeah.
that guy, whatever his name is, he can count his days.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we were kind of saying the same thing too. We were just talking about how it just seemed like when prominent black men get so high, they start to try to get tore down. You know what I mean? Yeah, it seems like just a common thread.
I'm telling you, like I feel like that was planned. Like this guy is some like, isn't this the first guy that has accused of a celebrity of sexual assault?
Yeah, as we know of, yes. Hmm.
As we know
He's
of,
the one
yeah.
that first one that came public. It's been some other rumors.
Yeah, because they said he had other allegations against him in that video that Rock showed.
Yeah, it's been
Oh
some.
no, I didn't hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's some BS. I feel like they still trying to make America great again. So they trying to knock off all the black men with power, the black men with money, because there's too many of us getting up there. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know one thing I can say, and to kind of switch subjects with Tyler Perry. I had started watching the new movie Straw. I ain't gonna lie, like 15 minutes in, I couldn't take no more. And I like some of Tyler Perry movies, but most of them I'm not really a fan of. But some of them I do like. It's hit or miss with them, and the ones that he hit, I cut for. Then the ones that miss, I miss. So let me ask you your question, Coco. What's your thoughts on that movie, and what's your thoughts just on the movies that he put out in general?
well, first of all, I love that movie. I probably watched it about 6 times. That first
Jesus,
weekend, I watched it like twice a day, Friday,
Jesus,
Saturday, and
Damn,
Sunday. I
damn,
liked it.
God,
damn.
I I liked
What?
it, especially when the twist came.
Coco, you
I
had your
did.
popcorn?
And I feel like that everyone likes to make it seem like that Tyler Perry always put out roles that make men look bad in the roles. He could have easily added in there that she had a deadbeat baby daddy and leaving her struggling with this sick daughter. Like he didn't put that in there, so he just focused on what another thing that people are saying that he focused on, the black woman and her struggles, but it's still reality. And that's just what happens. So I thought it
Yeah.
was an excellent movie to me.
But
And
like,
I was, I know people that can relate to that where I'm from. I'm from Gary, Indiana. So
Okay, that's what's up.
I know some people that have had some days, not like that, but
So, so you watched this movie 6 times and I couldn't watch it but 15 minutes?
crazy work.
yeah. I
Ah,
love Taraji I love Taraji in the first place, and I just kept getting mad. I was getting mad at the darn manager at the store. I wanted to fight the darn landlord lady. The police officer was making me so upset. The guy that like ran there in the car. So it was so many reasons why I kept wanting to watch it because I just kept on wanting to know like what was gonna happen with these people.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
I was taking it personal. So that's what got me through it. But I did cry.
You
I'm sure
cried?
you did 6 times.
Yeah.
You had your
You're
popcorn.
a woman, fam. Of course you gonna
Because she
cry.
had patience. She had patience,
All
even
right.
though she still ended up killing people, but she had patience
Oh,
though.
she did shit. I didn't see it. I didn't
I,
even fucking know.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
ain't
Well,
impressed.
you should
No,
be
I'm
in
not.
college
I'm
by
not gonna
now,
watch
but
it. Yeah, no, you good. I wasn't
you
gonna.
should though. Like you need to support that. You support that. It's good.
No, look. I support the movies. That's good. I mean, I watched a lot of his movies, so and most of them I've watched all the way through, and it's just some I like and some I don't. I don't like more than some I like, but I mean, that's the same with some white directors too. I mean, there's some white directors out there. They make more trash than good too. They hit or miss too. So it's not a jab at him.
So
It's
you thought it
just
was trash? That's why you couldn't watch it?
no. I
if you
just
didn't get past 15
I
minutes,
didn't
it
get
had to
past
be
15
trash.
minutes. I couldn't watch it. I don't. Okay, so let me tell you how I am. Right now, I know in most cases I do separate reality from movies. But then in some cases, I'm like, I just can't. It's hard. Like, for example, when I see a movie about a woman 105 pounds wet, beating up several 8, 9 men, 150 pounds strong, it's hard, it's hard for me to just be like, yeah. And I'm like, no, this shit ain't real. No. And they taking these men's punches, they hitting them in the face and I'm like, nah, I can't stomach this shit, man.
What's the difference of a little skinny Chinese man beating up all these men? A
He's a
strong man,
man.
like
He's a man.
really?
He
So
knows
you
how to
think
hit. He's
Look at Cameron's
strong.
face.
He's strong. Have you seen Floyd Mayweather? Let
okay,
Floyd Mayweather hit any man. Floyd Mayweather
I
is a
said
buck
a
10.
small, skinny Asian man that does karate.
Man, baby, Coco, Floyd Mayweather is a small, skinny man.
He ain't beating
But
up big men.
he has a stick though. Like he lands, he's quick. So
That's all
he's
I'm
gonna
saying.
exhaust
Those
you. Like
martial arts
there's
guys are for
specialties in
real.
these things. So just why would you just assume because a woman is small and skinny that she can't take a hit and she can't beat nobody's ass?
Because
I'm just
she's
trying
a
to figure out what's the
woman. It's
difference
not
of a woman
real.
doing that. A trained woman and a trained man trained on the
No.
same skill level, but because he a man,
A trained woman cannot beat a strong man. It's just not happening.
You think Clarissa Shields can beat up a man?
Yeah, she can beat up
yeah,
some men, but not most
of
men. Okay,
course.
I'm gonna say this: she can't beat up Papoose.
Yes, she can.
Yeah,
Anybody can beat up
Okay, I'm gonna say
Papoose.
this:
You
she
he was
can
can,
beat
but
up
almost
she
there.
not.
Papoose.
She can, but she not, because Papoose will knock her out. He's a man. Coco,
I don't
you
know. I don't know. She'll give him a challenge. So I mean, like women are not trying to be
now she
stronger than
will give him
men.
a challenge. She will. She will. But I don't think she can beat him.
She's
And then
physically just not strong enough to
yeah,
be
and
able
she's
to match
physically not
man.
just
So it's a completely unfair
it's unfair.
deal to even think of it that way. Now, when you're talking about the movies with a lady doing it and all that, they're trying to highlight that this is a lady with a certain set of skills. Like she's
I
supposed to
know.
be highly skilled in the
And
martial
I'm
arts.
guilty of that. That's why I say I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for me to separate reality from fiction because I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, I just can't fathom this being real. And when it
That's
seems
why you
so,
should watch the Olympics and watch all of the games, not just the football,
I
the
do,
basketball, and the
I
tennis.
do,
Like watch all of them, the
I
taekwondo and all
do.
that stuff. It'd be women in there kicking ass
Yeah,
in
but
all those categories.
and
In
that's
their
just
group, in
in
their
their
women
group
group.
though. In their
Yeah,
women
in
group.
their woman
But
group.
when you see a woman do that and then you see a movie like that, then you can relate
I can't relate.
because there's people in the Olympics doing that are women.
I can't relate, man. It's just too real. It's just hard for me to see a woman 100 pounds soaking wet, beating up 19 different men, strong as hell, the size of the Rock and WWE wrestlers, and I'll be like, nah, this shit.
All right, so let me say this though. We talked about the movie the last time. I went and watched that shit. I swear to God, I watched it that night, and it was tough. It was tough to swallow. But let me say this here. Y'all know my favorite word is accountability. That is my favorite word. I can't live or grow without it. So her taking this gun into the bank, what you think was finna happen?
When she went to the bank to cash that check?
Yeah. But you took a gun in there with you.
Check. The girl knew who she was, okay? The girl wanted to be extra that day at work. Like, come on now, cash the damn check.
Coco,
she had to cash the check, everything would have been said and done. And then on top of that, she put the gun up there to just tell her, look, I'm not playing with you. Cash my fucking check. And instead of doing that, what did she do? She decides to give all the money like she robbing the place. Like she didn't go into the bank to rob it, which is what she just kept saying. Like, I didn't come to rob the bank. Like, it escalated because of everybody else being extra in the damn bank. You should have just cashed the damn check, talking about some she ain't had no ID, but you go in there all the time, and it's the same people. That's why people get beat up outside the outside work sometimes. You know, back from where I'm from, you don't cash my check, I'm waiting for you at 5:30 when this bank closed because I ain't get my money. And that's what was probably gonna happen if it was in Gary, Indiana. Cause like seriously, she coming there all the time and your excuse not to cash that check at the 11th hour of the day.
Okay, but now
like did she work at a grocery store? Could she cash that bitch at the grocery store she worked at?
He just killed the owner. She don't give her the money. She just killed the owner.
I mean, could you cash that check?
No, she should have took that money off the desk. That's what she should have did, was get her check in cash. Instead of taking the cash, she took the check. That's the part I didn't understand. Like, you could have got your 591 right there.
No, Coco, let me ask you this. Why she even bring a gun into the bank?
See, that's my point right there. Wait.
Why she even take the getaway car? She took those guys' car to the bank, and it was in the same parking lot. I don't understand that either.
Let's go back to the original question. Let's go back to the original question. Okay. Number one, in the movie, the girl goes into the bank and she cannot get her check cash because she does not have her ID. That is the situation. Yes, this young lady knows her, but that young lady got a job too that she got to follow protocols and everything else that go along with that job. So now, if she decides that, today I just gonna cash your check because you my home girl and lose her job, now the both of their asses sitting over there trying to fight the landlord because neither one of them can pay their rent. Now the both of their ass over here all fucked up and all dumb shit because they can't. You see what I'm saying? You called.
Now, if I was a bank manager, she would have got fired the next day because actually the girl did not tell her to ask to take all that extra money. So why did you take more than what the lady asked for? She would have got her job lost the next day anyway. I would have fired her anyway.
Put a gun on the goddamn counter. She put a gun on the counter. I'm giving you every fucking thing in the bank too. Fuck that shit.
But she didn't ask for that. So why you giving up the bank money? You volunteering the bank money. She didn't ask for it.
Because she got a gun.
And she asked for her check to be cashed. So why didn't she just do?
If you ask for your check, give me your check. Don't give me the gun.
She will look. I got 20 years. I got 20 years of HR experience. She would have lost her job the next day. After all that was over with, you losing your job because after we watched the cameras and everything, after everything said and done, she ain't had no damn bomb. She wanted her check cash. Why were you grabbing money? Why were you grabbing money and she asked for her check to be cashed?
When did we acknowledge that she didn't have a bomb?
They did. They acknowledged the bomb at the end.
When was it? It wasn't when she was in the line. That part
what I'm saying is at the end of the day, like after everything was done and after they assessed everything, the conversation the next day would have been, okay, first of all, that girl didn't know she had a bomb at the time. All she thought was the gun is on the counter. But still, I would have asked her, what, as an HR person with 20 years of HR experience, I would have asked her, why did you grab money when she asked for a check to be cashed? Like, I would have asked that. Like, what made you think to just go start grabbing all the money and throwing it at her when she was specifically asking you with a gun to cash her check? You still wasn't doing what she asked. She still could have blew your head off because you still didn't do what she asked.
Okay. Okay.
All righty, good topic. All right, so we're gonna go to the next subject. So we're gonna keep it going. Coco here, so I got to add a few more topics. All right.
All right.
I definitely want to get her thoughts on some of this. All right, so here we go.
Play the K Michelle.
Nah, we ain't going backwards, nigga.
What's going on with K Michelle?
You good. Don't listen to that nigga, man.
Don't go back there. Don't go back there.
Don't go back there. All right. Here we go.
Is it about her country music?
Nah,
country
we
music
good.
singer?
Nah, we good.
Or was her recent interview with
All right, hold on. Everybody mute your mics. Hold on.
Clarity, she brought clarity, and that's why my situation that I was in, with their dad, I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she had me like, I'm not dealing with this I'm not doing it.
And just dealing, what you mean with dealing with? Just dealing with the inconsistency, the up and down, the negative energy.
The negativity, the not treating me how I want to be treated, the cheating, all that shit. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
She not about to see that. She needs to see me getting love correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Or loving me correctly without the drama.
Exactly.
I do had all by myself.
But
why not do
listen,
good?
and I said, listen, it's crazy because when you find yourself leaving a situation and you feel lighter, it's like, I shouldn't have been there. Yeah. And you be good. I'm cool by myself. I didn't have to go.
And it creeps up because it's like, we obviously was having fun on the way to this trip. But now that we at this destination, all of a sudden I want to go somewhere new.
Yeah. And I'm going. First flight out. I'm bye. Goodbye. As far as.
All right. So, who want to go first? What's y'all thoughts on this? This Kash Doll talking to Kiki Palmer.
Miss Coco going to rock out.
I was about to tell you that I couldn't hear the first part of it, so I don't want to start first. I only heard the first half when Kiki started talking.
Okay, I can play it back. Hold
on. The second half, I mean.
Okay, hold on. I got you. Give me a minute.
Clarity, she brought clarity, and that's why my situation that I was in, with their dad, I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she had me like, I'm not dealing with this I'm not doing it.
And just dealing, what you mean with dealing with? Just dealing with the inconsistency, the up and down, the negative energy.
The negativity, the not treating me how I want to be treated, the cheating, all that shit. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
She not about to see that. She needs to see me getting love correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Or loving me correctly without the drama.
Exactly.
I do had all by myself. But why not do
listen,
good?
And I said, listen, it's crazy because when you find yourself leaving a situation and you feel lighter, it's like, I shouldn't have been there. Yeah. And you be good. I'm cool by myself. I didn't have to go.
And it creeps up because it's like, we obviously was having fun on the way to this trip. But now that we at this destination, all of a sudden I want to go somewhere new.
Yeah. And I'm going. First flight out. I'm bye. Goodbye.
All righty. Who want to go? Anybody?
Yeah, I struggle with who is Kash Doll? That ain't the Diddy girl, huh? Kash Doll?
Probably so. Diddy and then fucked everybody in the business.
She a rapper from Detroit.
She a rapper from Detroit?
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
She from Miami.
Do not say that. Kash Doll did not mess with.
She from Miami, Kim.
No.
Kim, Google that shit. She from Detroit.
Yeah, I don't even know. I gotta find out who the little lady is, but
she's from Miami.
I mean,
but it doesn't matter who she is. What's your thoughts on what she's talking about?
If she getting done bad, I don't see no reason for anybody to stay in something that you're getting done bad on. But it's always gonna be two sides to a story. That's the version that she's telling you right now. Okay.
Well, let me ask you this, because when I hear that story, you know what I'm saying, I don't hear anything about her getting done bad.
She said this had to do with cheating on her and stuff like that and all that. I mean,
she didn't say none of that shit.
Well, then that's what I say. It's two sides to a story, and I don't know what her side is really indicating, other than she determined that she don't want to be with him no more, and because she feel like she ain't being loved correctly in front of her daughter, which I'm sure, and I don't mean to beat the girl up, but I mean everything that you do in front of your daughter ain't all squeaky clean, I'm sure. So I mean, we just gonna take this one particular situation and we want to utilize that as the reason why you want to. It's like you labeling the reason why. Just say you don't want to be with the nigga. Anything else other than that. Don't use your daughter as a cop out. You know, if he done you wrong, then say you need to be loved correctly for you, not your daughter. The daughter ain't the one getting done bad or whatever the case may be.
And then her breaking them up with him because for the daughter's sake, you can be protecting her from that. But this world gonna show her that shit anyway. So what are you really protecting her from? You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna get older and start dealing with guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. Like it sounds like she broke up with the man for an emotional need.
Coco?
That breakup, first of all, her breakup happened, it played out. So we all know what happened with her and him. And she stuck in there as much as she could, just like Cardi B did, just like Sierra did, just like even Kiki, like all of them. It all
You
played
said
out. So we all know what happened with Cash Doll and her last relationship. And she went back multiple times. But this time she moved on and she got somebody else. Now to answer, I don't got my glasses on. Quality. Um, I would disagree with you saying that she's using her daughter as an excuse because a lot of reasons women stay with men is because they still care about them. They'll accept that. But when you realize you being treated like something and your daughter looking at you, you kind of you know that you're being treated like crap. Like it's kind of hard to swallow that and let your own daughter look at you and know that your daughter's seeing that because you don't want your daughter to go through that even though you're accepting it regardless, even though I'm accepting this, I love this dude, he full of crap. I don't want my daughter seeing this thinking that this is cool. So maybe that was the reason that helped her leave, because sometimes a woman just need one extra reason to walk out the door. They already got one foot in and one foot out, and all they just need is one extra reason. And her daughter was part of the reason that she looked at her daughter and really just said, I'm just disgusted that I'm sitting up here dealing with this and I got a whole daughter. That's all it takes.
All right, for me, I mean, I know I'm different and everybody is different, so we ain't gonna never necessarily say that anybody got to handle any situation the way that I would. But I would try to empower any woman to value yourself more than anything. So just because your daughter saw it, you should have made those changes because you saw it, and he was doing it to you. And yeah, I mean, I understand, like you say, it takes extra for the daughter, and I agree with that. I understand you if that's what it takes for her to make her move, more power to her. But that move should have been made only because of what he did to you. That he did it to you. He ain't do it to your daughter. So that's my thoughts on it. He did it to you. You should value yourself enough to know that, hey man, I got to make this move. I ain't gonna take this. But like you said, I do understand the situation.
Would you want your son? Would you want your son to watch you as a kid getting your ass beat all the time by your oldest son or something? And your youngest son watching you beat up like would you want them to like?
So here's my question. So that there is nowhere where it was said that he beat on her.
No. I'm not saying. I'm just giving an example
but
give him.
why,
I'm just trying to understand his rationale. I'm trying to get him to understand the rationale behind someone seeing their own kids see them go through something that they don't want their kid to go through, and they kind of embarrassed to let their kids see that.
And I get that.
And the embarrassment might be the reason why they make a decision to be like, all right, let me exit left.
Yeah, I got that, and I get that. But my point is why, when it comes to proving our point, we sometimes have to go use the extreme examples to prove it. No one said anything. She never said anything about that man beating on her. Because of I mean, come on, common sense tell you if somebody beating on you, yeah, fuck, get the fuck on. But we not talking about that though.
Yeah, but if you crying in front of your daughter for whatever reason, like, you know, you don't want your kid to see you crying. You don't want your kid to see you
A
down.
woman
Like,
cry watching a TV show.
You watched the Straw Show.
You watch Straw cry.
mommy, I dropped a tear. I dropped a tear. I don't have any kids, so I don't have any kids, but I'm just saying I dropped a tear. But when you do the ugly cry, when your kids see you do the ugly cry, you know what I'm saying, that your kid gotta like, mommy was wrong, then it's kind of like, what you gonna do? Nothing. It's the movie. You can tell them that, but at the end of the day, like your kid gonna eventually see. I mean, my mom, I've I've never really seen her cry like that. I've never seen my mom once her and my dad split up when I was 6. I've never seen my mom with a man. She probably was with one. My mother is a church person. Never seen her with a man. So I don't. I wouldn't. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but never mind. This is kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, I get what you're
But you
saying.
would not want to see your mother or your father going through some BS and unhappy moments, because you're gonna remember that. I remember unhappy moments with my mom, and you know, and I look back like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like my mom was dealing with some bullshit.
All right. So before I speak, let me show this.
You hopping on dicks, I'm hopping in lamps. I be with my bitches on some boss shit. You and your bitches on some lost shit. Price of the fame, what it cost, bitch? If it's up, then it's stuck, ain't no off switch. 1 or 2 bad bitches hopping out the race. Even in your own city, bitch, you ain't safe. Fuck you in a pussy ass 6-figure hoe. Whoa, I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Yeah, fuck it, let me show them hoes what they mad at.
See, people like
I see where you're going with this, but go ahead.
See,
I see where you going with this, but okay.
See, people like Kash Doll have to be really careful when they accuse people of doing things to them, or doing things to them in front of them or whatnot, or living a lifestyle that affects their daughter, when you're doing the same shit that's going to affect your daughter, right? So here's my point. One of the most common reasons, and this is a statistical fact, and I have the data to prove it, I can pull it up. One of the most common reasons why a woman leave their relationship is because they're not happy.
Yes.
Now, let me break down this not happy. I don't like my fucking kids all the time. And they're my kids. I can't stand them motherfuckers sometimes. But I'm not gonna leave. I don't like myself some days. But I ain't gonna kill myself and I ain't gonna leave me. It's rare, but sometimes I don't like my goddamn wife. Sometimes she get on my damn nerves. And you want to know what's crazy? Sometimes she get on my nerves for just loving me so much. It just be little shit. You know, she love you so much. Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Have you eaten? But I'm not gonna leave her because I done been with bitches who don't even know how to cook.
Hello, are you guys still there?
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you good with us.
It's like a bad connection. All I can see is you quality. It's just me and you.
So now you good on our end.
I got Rock right here and Yogi still there too.
Yeah, you good on our end.
And they even talking. I can hear them going.
So
you can't hear
so maybe it's my connection. Well, I can't see anybody besides you.
She said she can only see me, y'all. So I don't know.
And Kendrick Lamar.
We can hear.
Oh, so they can hear you.
Everything.
Yeah, they hear everything you saying. Yeah, they hear everything you saying.
Well, let me go on mute because I don't know what they saying and I can't see nothing but you.
Try to come back in because I'm telling you they both up on the screen.
Yeah, we see you and hear you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll
Let me
try
know
to go
when you
back
can
out
hear
and
me,
go in.
Coco.
Okay. All right, she said she gonna try to come back and go in. I'm quite sure y'all heard that.
No, I heard it.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's good. Cause it's good up here.
different kind of tears, though. Okay, boy Cam said those are different kind of tears. Well, if the mama is good, the children are good. Okay. Oh, Nikki Kibble. Ooh, pretty girl. Say, well, if the mama's is good, then the children are good. Okay. Okay, I got you. There we go. It's a bigger now. My bad, y'all couldn't see it. Y'all know I wear glasses.
And then you got Cam skills.
He said that's different kind of tears. Okay, Cam Skills 21, my man.
Make sure y'all subscribe, man, and press that like button. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up.
Yeah, but like that video you played though, that played right into what Quality was saying, though, bro.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have put saying how the dude treated you or whatever was the reason you left, but put shit
you
like
a
that
hoe.
out. Yeah, you put shit like that out into the world.
Well, you use your daughter. You use your daughter as the reason why you want to be better.
Yeah,
but
that was crazy.
Then you put this example of this kind of music out that your daughter is definitely going to see one day. And
talking about hopping on dicks.
How's that better?
That's not the only record like that neither that she had.
Oh, we already know. I'm telling you, that's why I said I needed to know the girl, because I didn't know nothing about her.
Yeah, she talking about hopping on dicks.
Yeah, I had already known.
Tricks.
But
she said hopping on dicks. She looking how many licks and she looking for tricks.
See? And look, the biggest deal here, the biggest deal for me is this here.
She got BBL, breast job.
I'm tripping on why you don't and I understand when she say when Coco, when she come back, she had said that sometimes that extra motivation, your daughter seeing that, you know, is a deal. Okay, I got it. I'm completely understanding of that. But one should value self first. Self, meaning as in yourself should be the one that want to make sure that I'm hey man, I got to make sure I'm good. I can't be no good if I'm not good. How can I expect my child to be good? So I got to worry about self first.
Here's my thing. Don't hold me to a standard that you can't hold yourself to.
Well, yeah.
I just found that ironic. How you gonna hold me to a standard that you can't even hold yourself to? You know what I'm saying? If you feel like I'm being detrimental in any fashion to my daughter, then don't you be detrimental in any fashion to my daughter either. Like you can't be like. It goes back to what I said before. I said this 1,000 times. A mama can smoke crack, be on drugs, have sex with the whole community, had a pimp and all that, be on housing and all that. Even as a black queen mama, you still a black. Even as a crack fiend mama, you still a black queen mama. Daddy breathe wrong. He the worst motherfucker on the planet. And I just always found that a problem. Daddy can't make no mistake. None. He can't breathe wrong. Mama can make all the mistakes in the world, and she giving grace.
Still praise.
Still praise. Still hold up on this pedestal.
Yeah.
On this pedestal. And so that it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, when I hear Coco, you know, and especially me, I'm a psychologist, you know what I'm saying? Psychologist major and everything, I have a degree in it. You know, my grandfather used to tell me, you learn to talk, learn to listen, let a motherfucker talk long enough, they're telling this on themselves. I easily read between her fucking lines. She basically just wasn't happy with him. She was dealing with a nigga who she couldn't fucking control. And she ended up not wanting who she wanted. Look, at the end of the day, how are you gonna get mad? Okay, so let's say he was cheating, which she said. But these chicks don't want the nigga unless they got a lot of hoes. They want the nigga that got all the woman. They want the nigga that all the bitches want, and then get mad when the
Says
nigga.
who? Who told you that?
What you mean? Woman
Who
told me
told you
that.
that women want men that got a lot of hoes?
Shit, I can tell you that from my experience because I was that nigga.
What type of women were you getting then?
Shit, good woman. At the end, here's the thing. I was getting good woman because I made better choices in who I chose. But as far as the woman that wanted me and that I knocked down, their attraction to me, I'm saying besides me looking good, being tall, you know what I'm saying, being 6'1" or whatever, and all this and making bread, it was they seen that woman wanted me. They seen that woman wanted me. That added to the attraction. Don't no woman want no nigga, don't nobody want. That's facts. Please prove me wrong.
That's wrong.
Don't know female want no lame nigga, man.
Don't know they call them lame.
Don't know man want no woman that don't know men want. But women, we
No,
don't care about other women wanting our
that's
men.
new nigga shit.
That's
new nigga shit. I don't want no woman that's been had by everybody.
We don't want 50 Cent baby mama.
Yeah, I don't want 50 Cent baby mamas.
Y'all want Cassie?
I ain't never been that type of nigga. Like I say, Coco, listen, Coco, I've never fell for a hoe. Never. Now, I have fell for a fake good girl. Them some dangerous bitches. Now, them fake good girls. Them motherfucking hoes who be cosplaying. I'm talking about be having degrees, educated, mild mannered. Them some dangerous motherfuckers. Them fake good girls. Oh my God, they'll get you.
Why you call them fake?
Right.
Because they're undercover hoes. They're not really good girls. They're fake good girls. They come with the aesthetics of a good girl, quiet, not loud, respectable, don't dress raunchy and all that, but they really hoes. They'll suck a co-worker dick.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. You say a female with a house at a certain age, them degrees are red flags to me. Bitch, thinking you went to college. You was freaking in college, bitch. You can't.
Man, a woman, I'm telling you, a woman that's 25
That's
plus
not true. That's not true.
Man,
I have
listen.
an MBA. I have an MBA. I was
not
in
talking about
college,
you.
but when I was in college, when I was at Purdue, I had a relationship. So I wasn't hoeing because I was in a
Yeah, we're not
relationship
talking
the
about
whole
everybody.
time, the whole 4 years.
I give it up. I went to college
We're
too.
not talking
Not
about
all of them are. You know what I'm saying? It's not true.
Well, y'all talking about women. Y'all like, well, they, and I'm in that category with degrees, my own house. Like, that don't mean, that they in college hoeing, because a lot of times that's when we met our sweethearts.
Yeah, no, that's true. I give that. I definitely, I'm gonna ride where I statistically where
What
you're
is
right.
a
And that's
hoe?
definitely right. Huh?
What is a hoe? You met a woman that she's well-mannered, degree,
okay, let me say this.
independent, and
Fake
because
good
she know
girls
how to
ain't
suck
even
your
hoes.
dick good, she a hoe?
No, fake good girls are even hoes. I want to be honest with you. A lot of these chicks are bitches. They're not really hoes. It's the difference.
What's the difference?
It's a big difference because see, a hoe has respect for men. A hoe respects men. A hoe doesn't talk crazy to men. See, bitches talk crazy to men. They don't like men. They disrespect men. Hoes are nice as fuck, and hoes are very fair. They're very reasonable, even if they have a price. See, hoes will give you the pussy for you to do something for them. Bitches charging you just to go out on a date with them. It's the big
Still
difference.
don't give you none.
And still might not get, they might not even like you.
It's crazy work.
So I have more respect for a hoe than a bitch. Any day. Because at least
a
a
hoe
hoe
gonna let
be
you know she a
on
hoe.
A hoe is not in denial. Bitches are in denial.
So what's the difference when you took a chick out back in the 90s?
Well,
and you didn't have sex afterwards, and you took a chick out now and you didn't have sex after. What's the difference?
Let me explain something to you. Now my dynamics is a little different, right? And a lot of men can't even attest to this. I don't date. See, I was taught by married men in my life, because I had a father, I had a grandfather, I had married uncles, I was raised around a bunch of married people, and I'm married. So what I was taught was The only motherfucker that you should be dating is your wife, the person you're in a relationship, or the person that has agreed, the woman that has agreed to commit to you. So all these niggas out here dating and shit, they asking for problems. And women out here, look, let me say this. Dating is just another word for free fucking. That's all it is. It's just free fucking. It's a bunch of motherfuckers going out, eating, whining, and dining. And look, let me tell you this, Coke. I'm gonna give you some man game. You want to know why most players date? And I'm specifically saying players, right? Because players have a mission. They want to knock you down. That's their goal. You want to know why most players date? You want to know why it's easy for a man to meet a girl and the first thing he want to do is say, I want to offer to take you out. You want to know why? Because he's going to feed you food, possibly alcohol, possibly other playful drugs, right? Whether it's the first date, second date, third date, or fourth date, even fifth date, 50% out of 100, he's gonna fuck you. That's facts. So dating, women out here talking about date me and date this. When a woman is saying dating, they're psychologically saying, I want to be whored out. And don't even know it.
No, they're not, but that was funny.
Yes, they are.
Shit.
Okay, how else are they getting bodies? They're getting bodies through the
That's
dating
because of
market.
the men. That's because of how y'all treating women. Women are not trying to purposely go out here just to be a hoe. They're liking you. Y'all taking them out. They give in because they like you, and then you turn around and you don't want to talk to them no more. And now all of a sudden she a hoe because she gave you some. And you know why she gave you some.
No, I didn't say
you know
that.
She liked
I
you.
didn't say that. I did not say that. What I'm saying is, women are out here multiple dating. Right? Women are out here demanding men to date them in order to even get to know them. And here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what my
court them.
My auntie said.
Them.
My mom and auntie said this at to get there and was selling a woman the family. I don't understand this. How y'all demanding dates? Said a woman shouldn't even be demanding dates anyway. A woman shouldn't even be requiring dates anyway. Dating is what a man offers when he sees interest in you and he really likes you.
No, I agree with that. I don't ask somebody to take me on a date. I was raised not to chase guys and not to run up behind them and not to ask them to do what they naturally are going to do.
Itself. Listen to what you said. You just said that you don't believe in chasing guys. How else do you?
I did not say I don't believe. I did not say I don't believe in chasing guys. I said I was raised that my grandmother told me not to run up behind guys. Don't hang around a lot of men. You know, don't be that girl that's always around guys, always around like trying to seek attention. So I don't require, like, I let the man do what he's supposed to do. Like, I'm not requiring anything. I'm going to let him do what he's supposed to do. I'm going to do what I am as a woman. And what he shows me is what I'm assessing. So that's how that goes.
Now that's a good thing. But here's what you got to understand. That's you, though. We're talking about in general. These females out here.
Well, that's because I've been married and divorced. Like, you have to think about women that's never been married, that's never been in, you know, that don't know what they want, you know, like it's a different caliber. It's different categories out there.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The market is trash right now on both ends. On both ends.
Yeah.
Because guess why? Because the men, I'm gonna tell you why they're trash on both ends. Because the men were raised by a single fucking woman. So it's fucked up either way.
Oh, so that's the woman's fault too. It's the woman's fault that the men are full of shit too. Y'all know y'all like to blame women for everything.
Y'all created them. 79% of these men were raised in single parent households. Now I understand if the dad left,
and
but it
why?
still doesn't negate.
You think it's because of the mom because they're single parent households?
It still doesn't negate the fact that these men, these criminals, these no good niggas, these over emotional niggas was raised in a single parent household where there was no consistent male authoritarian figure there to keep their emotions in check.
So
What's
the
the
men
girl
are the
name?
one that
Cash
so
Doll?
the men are responsible for the fucked up
No, the women
men,
are
boys,
responsible.
men.
No, the
No, the
women
men
are
are responsible
responsible
because the
because they
men don't have to
raised
be
them.
with the woman. The men don't have to be with the woman to raise their son. They don't have to be with the woman to be a good example for their son. So you
Yes,
can't
they
blame a
do.
woman for raising
Yes,
them by
they do.
themselves, but the
Yes, they
man
do.
decides he don't want to be in
Yes,
the
they do.
son's life, so it's the woman's
And,
fault.
and,
No, you
and
a
this is a
man, you
part
know
of
you
the
got a
problem.
son, you know what's supposed to
And
go
this is the
down.
part of the problem. We have normalized raising our kids in one parent homes. Bullshit. Let me give an
Mhm.
example. I had a daddy in my life. My daddy is my fucking hero. My hero. When I think of great men, my daddy the first one come. Not Michael Jordan, not Martin Luther King, my fucking daddy. So let me prove my point, right? Let me prove my point, Coco. Now, my mom and dad divorced at a certain age. My dad went and got another wife. My mom, whatever, it wasn't good. They had issues. My mom kept him from me for a while. But let's negate that, right? Let's say fuck that, right? The problem is, the fact of the matter is, my mom and my dad overall did not do what they needed to do to stay together to keep a two-parent household to raise me. So my point is this. Even though I had a daddy in my life all the way till he died, I still grew up in a single-parent household, at least until my mama got married when I was well into my adult years, because there was no male authoritarian figure consistently on a daily basis at that house every day to keep my emotions in check. So I end up an over-emotional teenager. I ended up an over-emotional dope, and I had to find my way, and I had to figure this shit out. You see what I'm saying? That put unnecessary stress on relationships that I initially had. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I blame my mom for that is because she didn't make sure that she kept my dad in my life. Because see, at the end of the day, y'all can say that, we get the blame, but let's be
But
real.
your dad didn't make sure he stayed in your life either,
Yes, he
though.
did. My mama had control. And she had the government to back it. Because if my mama didn't want me to see my daddy because she was mad at him, it wasn't nothing my fucking daddy could do. That's my mama's fault. My dad couldn't see me when he wanted to. That was my mama's fault. And I love my mama. I just talked to my mother today. But that's just the truth. She could have did a better job of allowing my dad to be in my life more like he wanted to be. See, I got both sides of the story, baby. See, it's something about when a kid get both sides and then shit change. You see what I'm saying? Now, it's not taking nothing away from my mama. But all I'm saying is this, and this has nothing to do with them in general. My point is that motherfuckers need to just stay married. If a motherfucker ain't hitting on you, if a motherfucker ain't disrespecting each other and doing some wild out shit, man, they need to stay married. Because guess what? Me and my wife down together. That's a fact. I'm here saying this right now. My wife ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. And that's just that. That's what we need more of. That's what we
Ain't
need
the
more
Cash
of.
So we
Doll?
need more men with that type of mindset.
And we need more women like my wife.
Wait, Cash
That's all I'm
Doll. That's the
saying.
one we were just talking about, Cash Doll, right? The girl Cash Doll, right? Okay. And we also got a percentage that a lot of women say that they're unhappy is the reason why they chose not to be with a significant other or whatever. Okay. Understand this, not being happy, which we've already discussed, is a situation to where you're not going to always be happy in a situation. That's not what it was for. When you decided to be married and all that, there were vows that you said for better or for worse. Therefore, you supposed to sit in those things. You supposed to stick through. It's going to be some for worse times. Why you think that's in there? It's going to be for worse times. So you got to stick it through. Can't be emotional about I'm not happy. It's the reason why I don't want to be there. that I don't know. That's kind of the weakest kind of a statement to use to state I don't want to be with somebody because I'm not happy. We got a lot of
I
shit.
mean, I think that's just a short way of saying something without giving the whole story. Is wasn't happy. I mean, I think that's a small way of saying it. You know, I mean, my husband. I mean, I divorced him. He loved me to death, like to death, and it was a hard decision for me to divorce him. But he was an alcoholic, and I had to deal with a lot with an alcoholic. I don't know if you guys know about functioning alcoholics, but they are a handful. So, ultimately, I got tired of the restless nights and him not coming home for 2 or 3 days, and the police coming to my door, and I'm thinking about to tell me he did, but they just telling me, oh, he's at the station. I need you to bring him some clothes and shoes. Cause like, eventually, like, okay, if I have kids with this man, this is what I'm gonna deal with. I'm gonna exit left before I had kids with this man and deal with this. So I wasn't happy. And we went to marriage counseling, and we went to marriage counseling before marriage, before we got married. Even the pastor was told us, because we were getting into it in marriage counseling and about the drinking. And he said, look, I've married 75 couples. I've only had a history of 2 divorces. He was like, I will not marry you two if you guys cannot figure this out. And he did everything he could to get through those marriage counseling sessions so that man could marry us. Afterwards, the church, we was going to counseling with the pastor and his wife. Like, I did everything I could before I decided, "Yep, I'm not happy and I'm waking up. I'm 30 pounds heavier. Like, I had gained weight. Like, I just wasn't myself no more." Yeah, eventually you're gonna wake up and be like, I'm not happy. I have no reason to stay in this situation. For what? So yeah,
Was
sometimes if you're not happy, that's enough to leave.
was he an alcoholic when you first met him?
Be
Yep.
honest.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
on my first date. On my first date with him. But you know what? I was making excuses. Oh, he nervous, he drank too much, what I'm saying? He done
You
fell
just
out.
proved
We
my
are
point,
champs,
Coco.
you did,
but I
Coco.
was
You
young.
proved
You
the
gotta
point.
understand, I
You
was 25
But
years old.
it
He
doesn't
he was
matter.
I'm 25, he's 38, so he's older than
It,
me, and I'm trying to make all these excuses,
you
so
just
yeah,
proved
I
my
still move
point.
forward because I loved him. And yeah, just because I decided to marry him don't mean I'm supposed to stay because I
You
married him.
supposed to
Yeah.
stay.
You're
Mm-mm.
supposed to stay
Nah.
because
I did
you
everything I
you
could.
you
I did
Everything I
everything
you
I
could. That's
could
knew
all
before
you
I
you
knew
walked
need
what
to
you
away.
were
know.
getting into at the beginning. You're supposed to stay.
You
You
supposed to
knew what you were
stay.
getting into. You
That's
knew
what
what you
you
were getting into.
established from the
You
beginning.
just said yourself, you tried to make excuses. You made excuses for why it was this or he was doing that. That's you that
Well,
did that.
yeah, because I cared about him. At the end of the day, I still cared about him as a person. He never put his hands on me. He wasn't a disrespectful person. It was problems, you know what I'm saying? And why would I bring a child into a marriage where it's toxic, where this man is
Fuck
falling
them
out, this man
kids.
is disappearing, he's crashing cars. Like, I'm not about to build a family around that type of situation. So
Let me
no.
ask you.
And to be
Let me
honest
ask you a
with you,
question.
we've been divorced like almost 10 years now. I did a background check on him like 4 or 5 years ago because you always think like, man, did I make a mistake? I did a background check on him and he's still getting arrested for DUIs. So I think I
He
made a
probably
good
misleading
decision.
you.
He is going to
He probably
probably go to his
misleading.
grave with that issue. Well, yeah, because I ran
He
into
probably
him like, well, I didn't
misleading.
run into him, but I talked to him like 4 or 5 years ago, and he still called me his wife. He said it don't matter. He not marrying nobody
What I
else. I'm
just
still his
said.
wife.
What did I just say,
He still
y'all?
feel that
It's
way.
gonna be that woman. It's always gonna
What
be
did
that.
I just say, y'all?
It's gonna be that
He
woman.
probably still missing you. I can't make this shit up.
Well, yeah, like he never wanted me to leave him. Like I was young and I moved too fast and I got scared and I got nervous. Like, okay, I don't
So,
want this unhappy life. I was
so
in
Coco,
grad
let me
school. I
ask
had
you
just got my
this.
master's. I just wanted everything to be, I was in
Power,
that phase like
power,
my family's gonna be
power,
disappointed.
You
You
telling on
know,
yourself. So you left him after you got your degree.
power,
no, I already
power.
had my degree when I was with him.
Ah,
I already had my degree when I was with him.
not your masters.
No, when I was with him, I got my master's before we got married.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this. Have you ever sat down and asked him, does your drinking issue Have you ever asked him, do you play a part in him having a drinking issue?
Oh yeah, but no, it's not. He don't think
No,
it's a,
I was
he
just
never he
asking
didn't
that.
think it was an issue. He didn't think it was an issue. Like in his
Fair
mind, I'm
enough.
a grown man. I can go drinking. I mean, he was a Mason first of all, and he had a lot of friends that were married, like very respectable friends. So they were the type of friends like that would call me like 2, 3, like yo, he on the couch. We
So
tried to
he had a
fight
real
him. He
issue.
won't give us the keys, but we don't want him to drive. Like everybody
Ooh,
knew
he
he had
one
this
of them.
drinking problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was just something like that. So it was, so he'll go to his mom house because he was from Chicago and his mom stayed up that way. So people that he knew, he was always, and I'm way out in the suburbs, an hour out. So if he's hanging out there and he's drunk, he gonna stay at his mom house. Like, he's still used to doing that instead of understanding, look, you married now, dude. You got to come home. You can't just be doing this. So it was a lot that I was like taken back on because I come from
Well,
a family where
mm,
the husband and wife is there, like the mom
yeah.
and dad. My dad wasn't there, but that my mom was the only one out of 8 uncles and my auntie. All of my uncles and them, they've been married. No one got divorced. My mom was the first one to get divorced. I was the first one to get divorced. So that's not a known thing in my family. So, I
Yeah,
try
that's
my
fair.
best to
Yeah.
stay there, but
I
it
mean,
was just
yeah.
like it wasn't for me.
That I respect it. I definitely respect it. Now I do want to say this though, and believe me when I tell you this. Now we've never met in person or nothing, but believe me when I tell you this. So don't consider me Nostradamus, but I'm telling you right now. I know this from my expertise and just my life on earth and just me hearing. I'm a good listener. I'm almost certain that the reason why he is not healing is I mean not healing. The reason why he has not gotten rid of that drinking problem is because something has happened to him in his life so bad that as a man is something has happened to him in his life that affected his manhood. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not saying it could be this or that. I'm saying something. Something has happened. Something has happened to that man in his life that has affected his man that's so troubling that he cannot fucking fathom talking to anybody about it, including you. Because he's afraid that somebody's gonna use it against him.
I mean, he
I'm telling
really had
you, man,
a
am I
ish. He
lying,
really had a
guys?
history. He really
Huh?
had a history of drinking. Like he literally, I'll tell you this. He literally was driving home drunk and he was at a stoplight
Yeah,
and some people was crossing the stoplight, a birthday girl and some friends crossing the street to go to a club.
yeah.
And all he remember is waking up and balloons and cake was all on his car. He didn't ran over the damn, I guess his foot came off the gas or the
Mm,
brake and he ran into and literally the girl was paralyzed from the waist down. But what his mom do? Offered her $80,000. He hit some chick from the damn projects in Chicago, and she thought she was rich off of $80,000 and took that. They was going to court and everything. So he has a history. He had a
yeah,
history of drinking,
yeah,
and like
yeah. But
so it was just I was just too
now don't
young,
get me wrong. This me telling
Mhm.
you this, whatever he been through, it doesn't negate any accountability for doing dumb shit like that. But yeah, something traumatized that boy. Something happened to him probably when he was younger or something, but something happened.
Yeah, he got the demons.
Yeah, here's some demons. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something on him. And he just because we're men, I'm telling just as a man. Now I ain't never had nothing happen to me, but I'm a man. When it's something, if something like that it happens to a man, they usually have to drown them. They can't never. Now, some may get comfortable enough to open up to somebody, but some as men, like, nah, I ain't letting this shit get
And
out of
then,
the
and then
motherfucking light
like
of
you
day.
said, bro,
Now with
you,
this.
like you said though, man, we be scared to tell it to anybody because they'll weaponize it against us.
Hold it
So,
against.
and
I can understand why I can understand men not want to be vulnerable around women because I do know that
Well,
women do use that against them.
now it's not about being vulnerable because to be honest with you, men don't think of vulnerable. We don't think vulnerable, right? We don't think that. We think, and I think that's another thing I want to speak on too, because when I hear, when not you, when I hear a woman use that word vulnerable, I don't like it because it's equalizing us, and we're not equal. That's not the problem. Men we are fearful of the attack. Not being weak to it or being no, we're fearful of being attacked. And that's different from vulnerability or feeling vulnerable, right? Because we know we're men. We don't question that, but we don't want to be attacked. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a difference. So yeah, man, it's crazy how life works, though, man. You know what I mean? It is crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this in your defense, Coco, and we've spoken on this on a panel before. When you 18, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you've been through, nigga. You responsible and you accountable for all your motherfucking actions. So he has to be held accountable for all that shit, including how he mistreated you. So if his love for you wasn't enough to quit drinking, then hey, he deserved to lose you.
I mean, an alcohol. You're literally competing with alcohol. Like you're like
Yeah.
literally. I would leave for work at 5 in the morning to go to work, and I might come home for lunch by 11, 12 o'clock in the garbage can. A whole 12 pack of MGDs is already done between 8 and 10, 11 in the morning. You see what I'm saying? Like this, he would wake up and do this as soon as I left. And it would just be like, damn, you know. And then when I divorced them and I started moving out the house, I found liquor bottles behind the water heater, like just stuff hidden all through the house, you know. So it was like he had stashes somewhere in the house upstairs where he can drink, in the closet, and it was like it was a real issue, and it was just like dang, like all this was around me, and it just took me a while to just like gather myself to be like, if you don't get out now, you're gonna
Yeah,
be 10 years from now with a kid and the same issue. When you was 26, you're gonna be 36 with a kid and the same issue, and that's exactly what it would have
yeah.
been if I stayed.
Wow. You know, your story makes sense, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, it makes sense. You know, I actually applaud you on that. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
And
you know,
then after
uh,
divorce, I go out to date. And before, the last time I dated, I was what, 22? And now I'm 29,
yeah.
30 dating, and it done changed.
Oh,
Dudes
you're
asking for
looking good,
money.
girl.
Dudes asking for money and shit. And it's like, wait a minute, what? Like, I'm confused. Like,
What
I
kind of
was,
niggas you dealing with?
Nah,
well,
that's the
I
YNs.
don't know.
I keep telling that's them single mama niggas. Because
Niggas
ain't
you
no
I
nigga
don't
dealing
that
with?
know.
had a
But like,
daddy.
It's crazy.
Coco, let's be real, Coco. Ain't no nigga that grew up with a dad and is like gonna be asking a woman for money. That's some single mama nigga shit.
Nah.
That's
hey, as
Real
soon as they
man gonna
asked, I
stand on
was
his
out.
all 10.
oh,
But I had to
nigga
learn.
with a
I had
daddy
to learn
woman.
to stop telling guys what I do. Like I had to learn to stop telling guys what I do for a living because
Yeah,
guys size up women, and I'm like, I got to stop letting people know that I make money and can pay my bills. Because seem like these dudes, oh, she got money, let me ask her for money.
No,
I'm
you got
saying
to
no,
stop.
but
You got to stop telling bum niggas what you do.
yeah. Stop
you know
telling them you
what?
got
When
a
I started
master's.
dating, but when I started
Don't be
dating
telling them you got a
after my
master's
divorce, it
degree.
was online dating, and I never did online dating, so that
Yeah.
was new too for me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I
Well,
ended up getting scammed
yeah.
and everything. I mean, I went through so much after
Yeah.
divorce. I just
Well, Coco, I was gonna say this. Look, you gotta take online dating for what it is, right? You can't online dating. How can I say this?
Just say it.
Just weed it out. You just got to be a better. Just bet. You know what I'm saying? Just bet them. Just bet, because it's the same. It's worse for us. If you think you got it hard, can you imagine having? You got to deal with prostitutes. You got to deal with
why
gold
you gotta deal with
diggers.
prostitutes? Oh, you mean on online dating?
Yeah, you got to deal with
Yeah.
prostitutes. You got to deal with gold diggers. You got to deal with trans trying to trick you into being gay. And I don't know, I always wondered how the hell can you trick a straight man into being gay? Weird as shit. We got to deal with way more than what y'all got to deal with. It's worse on our end. It's getting so bad, you got to ask the chick, hey, let me see your coochie. Sorry, I don't give a damn how
Well,
you
they
feel.
got coochies now, so they have coochies now, or they got it. They
But
got
that's
the
not
balls
everybody. You
tucked.
got to have a little money for that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm
Oh,
just
the gay
saying.
ones are the ones that be having the most money. Them the ones with the money. Them the ones that be going to the Dominican and
I don't
getting
know. I live in
surgery
Atlanta.
and
There's a
stuff.
bunch of broke ass gay people out here. Don't get that shit twisted.
Oh,
Don't
you
let
in
them.
Atlanta? I was about to say that's where they be at. The gay people with
I
money.
mean, it's gay people with money, but it's a lot of gay broke, man. It's gay homeless motherfuckers out here. It's weird. It's different. Gay crackheads. You know what I'm saying? So everything when I say you see, they got all kinds. They come in all forms out here. Man, that's deep, man. So, man, basically out there in YouTube land, look, stop dating. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, man. Guys, be ready when you come in. Stop running around looking for women. The only thing, my grandpa told me the only thing that a man should be looking for is his purpose and drive. Money, success, wealth, woman, education, all that shit comes with you looking for your purpose and drive. A man should not be looking for a woman. Now, on the other hand, I can't say that Coco gonna agree, but women are supposed to seek a husband. I'm not a religious person, but even in the Bible, it said, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He said, find.
He who find.
But you didn't let me finish. Find and look is two different words, but two definitions. If I'm looking for something, then that means I made the sound decisions to go and search for it. Find means if I walk out the grocery store and I fuck around and find $100 on the ground, then I take it. It's a difference.
No, just like I
Yes, it
was telling you
is. And
earlier, just like I was saying earlier that
this is why so many
my
women.
grandmother told me how to allow a man to choose. Yes,
What?
a woman allows
She
a
got
man to,
this shit
a
wrong because a
woman.
woman's supposed to choose a
Can I finish
man.
my statement? The woman allows the man to choose, and the woman is you open your eyes and you look and you see if that is who you want. Just because the man chose the woman don't mean the woman gonna
That's
chose
ass
him. So
backwards.
you're right.
They
A
got it
woman does
backwards.
need to look
That's
for her
backwards.
husband, and you need to
Yes.
see what's in front of you when he chooses you. Just because he chose you don't mean you're gonna get chose. You're gonna get
See,
picked up.
that's why I don't agree. Listen, even a pimp will tell you the hoe choose. So if a hoe gotta choose a pimp, how the hell we
No,
gonna
the
choose
man
a
holds
woman?
the ring. The man holds the ring. The woman
No,
chooses.
no,
Okay,
no,
you're right. I'm
Coco.
wrong.
I ain't saying you're
You're
wrong.
right.
It's
I'm
everybody
wrong.
right now. It's about facts. Listen. Okay. When the number one question what I would always get asked is what you looking for? I'm gonna say it again. The only thing a man should be looking for is his purpose and drive. A man has no business looking for a woman at all. A woman's and this is why so many women
A
are not
woman
married.
is not supposed to be chasing after no man.
You now you playing with words. I didn't say chase. I said look and chase is two different words with two different meanings.
Well,
I didn't
earlier
say
you mentioned
chase.
chase. Earlier you kind of highlighted when
Look,
I used
a
the word
woman
chase
is
that I
supposed to
didn't want to
be
chase.
looking. A woman is supposed to be looking for her husband, her
Of
helpmate.
course we
The
do,
reason,
but we're
let
not
me
going to
cook.
court a
Can I
man
cook?
because a
Let
man
me
is not
cut me
reliable when a
off.
woman courts a man.
But you're cutting me off. Let me cook. The reason why a lot of these women are not fucking married is because they expecting a nigga to find them. And then the nigga that is chasing them, they putting them in the friend zone. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. A woman, see, when women start making having a husband a priority, then they'll get that. But no, woman priority, degree, education, Everything but a man, even having children, which is weird as fuck to me. How the fuck motherfuckers making a woman making or having children a priority or having a man when you need a man to make the child?
Now I can't see nobody but big
We
Yogi.
see you. You good. We see you.
Can you hear?
Loud and clear.
Yogi, are they still on?
Yeah.
Everybody's still on.
Everybody's still on.
We see you and hear you.
We see you in the flesh.
Why
You need
mine
to
keep
switch
doing? Why
Xfinity. You
mine
got
keep doing that?
AT&T, don't you?
No, I got Cox. You talking about the internet or?
Yeah.
I can hear. Okay, I can hear. I still can't see, but I can hear you talking, and I can see. I can only see Yogi.
But yes, I'm gonna say this: I've never in my life chased a woman. Every woman I've been in a relationship with, they went out. They looked for me. They claimed me.
I like a man that chase me. I like a man that come after me because that makes me feel wanted. It makes me it shows me that he's interested. Because if I don't think a man interested, I'm not gonna
But
show any
Coco,
interest.
I can
I'm
show
not
you
gonna show any. If you don't show me you're interested, you're not gonna get any from me, any energy.
But that's supposed to. But Coco, I can show interest and not chase you. I can show interest and not look for you. Let me tell you. Look, here's the thing. My job as a man is to let you know I'm here. Hey, I dig it. What's up?
What you want me to do? Ask you out on a date?
See, you see, you're moving the goalposts.
I'm telling you,
You're
y'all.
moving
Y'all
the
be
goalposts. Listen to what I'm
y'all
saying.
so high maintenance these days. What
See,
y'all want?
what you're debating me with, I'm not debating you with. You're talking about getting to know each other. I didn't say that. This has nothing to do with it. We both know getting to know each other is a two-way street. But what I'm saying is my job. Look, I'm gonna put out that bat signal. If you don't locate me, you ain't for me. If you don't reach out, you ain't for me. That's just the bottom line. You got a woman out here paying $1,200 to sit on Chris Brown's lap. You think I'm gonna chase behind you, motherfuckers? You think I'm gonna look?
Now I'm going to see Chris Brown, but I ain't paying that money for no picture. It's not happening.
You know, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Future got 8 baby mamas. Chicks will still fuck them. You think I'm gonna run behind a woman? You think I'm gonna run after a woman? No.
If you find a good one, you will. That's what the Bible said. You
Let me
find a
tell you
wife, you
something.
find a good thing.
Listen to me. As
You
long
hold
as
on
I'm
to it and
breathing,
keep her.
let me tell you something. As long as I'm breathing, Rockstar will never run behind a woman. And let me
You
tell you
got
something.
yours, though. You got yours.
And guess what? And I ain't never run behind her. You want to know
Well,
what?
okay, it's easier said than done.
No, it's not. It's real easy. All the nigga got to do is stand on business and let his dick hang. And let her know who the man is. Don't no woman want no simp, Coco. Coco do not want no simp. You don't want no simp. You don't want
Exactly.
no
That's why
nigga.
if you're not showing me you interested, you a simp. If you
But
can't
I
show
can
me you
show.
interested,
But
like
I
I'm
can
not about to
show.
be the one. I'm not about to be the aggressor. I'm the
See,
woman.
you add and you moving the goalposts. I can show you interest without running behind you or chasing you or looking for you.
I don't know. Like all my life, even since high school, like even since I was young, like it was always the thugs. It was always like the dudes. They just would claim me, like you my girl, and I'd be like, okay. And that's how
That's
I
not
like.
chasing you. That's me.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it
claim
is. They was
you.
claiming me right away, like you my
But
girl.
that's
You
not
my girl.
looking for you.
Okay,
That's
well,
not
that's
looking
all
for
right.
you.
We together
We
then.
find
That's
you.
how I used to be. I like that. I come from that. So I like when dudes like, saying claimed that I was his chick.
But that's not chasing you or looking for you. That's claiming you. It's different words with different meanings. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking.
It's
Okay, here's
showing
what I'm saying.
interest. It's showing
Okay,
chase is showing interest, whether it's fast, slow,
here's
whatever you
what I'm
want to
saying.
call it.
So here's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's say me and you meet, right? I see you. Okay, guess what I'm gonna do? If I like you, hey, I'm gonna holler at you, let you know who I am. I'm gonna do my thing. If I'm attractive enough, because look for me, and I'm just using for men, it's eye candy off top anyway. For y'all it is too, but y'all be lying like a motherfucker. Not you, but in general. But I'm just saying. So let's say we get past the
What?
trade.
Eye candy for the man?
Hold on. Let's say we get past the number part, right? Listen, I'm gonna initiate the call. I'm gonna call you. Let's say we have a conversation and it goes good. I'm telling you right now, you don't fucking call me back, I'll never call your motherfucking ass again because I done put myself out there. I done put myself in position for you to choose me. If you don't show interest in me after that, then guess what? That's just another chick I met that ain't nothing happened.
But you did. You showed interest because you called already. So of course I'm gonna call you.
You just proved me point. You just proved my
But
point.
it is men out there. It is men out there that'll get a woman's number and will not call. Well, 2-3 weeks later, then hit you up. What's up, beautiful? Dude, bye. I gave you my number 3 weeks ago. Time
But
has
guess
passed.
what?
Immediately.
But guess why though? But hold on. But guess why though? I'm not saying do it because one thing about me, I'm not gonna let the way the game change how I play the game. But I will adjust. My point is this: we live in an era where if the dude do call the next day, he corny. He
no.
thirsty. Not you. Don't personalize this. This facts in general. Oh, he thirsty, girl. He called me already.
Girls ain't saying that. You know what? Maybe that new
Oh,
generation
the way
because
you
they
laugh
are.
gave it
The new.
away.
You talking
The
about
way
the
you
new
laugh gave
generation?
it away.
I'm a millennial. Okay, we hit different than this new stuff because that's crazy. Talking about some he
Exactly,
a
but
simp.
it's the truth. It's the truth. So let me ask you this, Coco. Watch this shit. Watch this, y'all. Coco, be honest. Who do you think calls who more? Me or my wife? Do you think I call my wife more, or do you think my wife call me more?
I'm sure she
Anything.
call you more.
Goddamn right.
That's what we do. Like once we with somebody, we with you, and we will probably get on your nerves. That's what I'm saying. Once you let us know that you fuck with us, now you stuck with us. Like that's how it goes. But it's not gonna go. You're not gonna be
But
stuck with me if I don't know you want to be with me.
But Coco, my wife, she sought me. It's facts.
Okay, that's great for her. And I look up to women that I really do. I have a best friend. She will walk up to a guy and try to talk to him. I have never had that confidence to walk up to a guy. I will give him a look, I'll smile, give him an opportunity to say something. If he don't say nothing,
That's
I
all
done
we
left the
need,
club or
Coco.
whatever, that bar, and I'm disappointed. Like, damn, he didn't say shit to me. Oh well. Because I'm
Need
not
that in.
saying nothing first.
Coco.
We need that
Coco.
invite.
That's all we need. We need more of that. But again, you got to understand, you're an anomaly. I'm not talking about you when I say these things, but you're an anomaly. We need women to be more like you. These women these days are not, including a lot of these millennials. They are not.
They go out. They go out not to get hollered at.
They want you to do everything that they don't like.
They go
I
out
want a
not to
nigga to
get
run
hollered
behind
at, bro.
me. I want a nigga to call me. I want a nigga to spoil me. I want a nigga to shout me. I want a nigga to say, tell me how beautiful I am every day. And then they next thing you know, when you do it, they call a nigga corny.
They go out not to get hollered
at. Oh, Coco, you ain't never did that?
Ooh, you heard what Yogi said. Girls nowadays go out to purposely dish niggas.
I've always been in a relationship. Like this last year and a half that I've been single is the longest I've been single because once I meet I think I said this before on the other podcast and I was on a piece. Like I specifically, that's why I kept asking, what do you mean about a hoe? Because I specifically on 2 occasions said to myself, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have a one night stand. I am gonna be a grown woman and I'm just gonna do everything I want today. And I ended up in 2 relationships from both of those one night stands, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I could have been, I was gonna be a hoe that day, but I ended up in a relationship. So I'm a relationship person, period. So I don't have a whole lot of dating situations like that. So I don't know,
And that's why I consistently say,
and I don't got patience either. So once I get a red flag with guys, I'd be like, I'm good. I just won't call them no more.
We talked about that before you came on the show about people got to stop ignoring red flags. So I totally agree.
Well, I went to therapy after my divorce. So and my therapist had to tell me, she told me, like, just like y'all told me about my ex-husband. She was like, I'm sitting here and she was like, all the red flags you told me about your husband. And she was like, and you still divorced him for everything you knew when you first met him. She was like, you need to learn how to stop with the red flags before you keep going. So I had to learn that. And that made me be an expert at dating. It's just cutoff game needs to be strong. Just
stop
dating.
dating.
Chanel. Stop wasting your time.
Dating.
So
anybody can get them sisters.
Stop dating.
Yeah.
Stop dating, Coco.
That's why I just stay in my house and be to myself.
Well, Coco, we definitely need more women like you out here, and for these guys, for the good guys that's out here. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk, man. Say, I can tell you're a genuine woman. You been spoke, and I ain't heard too many flaws from, motherfuckers tell on themselves. So
I'm sure I told them myself, this is me.
Well, I mean, when I say tell on
I
themselves,
talk loud. I like to talk. I'm sarcastic. I have a huge sense of humor. So
gotcha. Well, Coco, we sure hope to see you on some more shows, man. Again, we're so honored that you came on. Perfect timing. And we hope to see you again. Will we see you again?
Okay.
Miss Coco, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me in the conversation, y'all.
You coming back, Miss Coco?
Yeah, if I get invited back, you know what? He's been inviting me almost every Wednesday for the last 5 weeks, probably.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to get into a public. I'm trying to get into a public office. Try to get appointed into a public office, and like they have meetings once a month on a Wednesday. So his stuff kept falling on Wednesday over the last month.
What about
and
Mondays?
Then Mondays too. Well, it's once a month, but I think I'm about to get appointed, so now I can stop going to all of these meetings because when you're trying to get in a public office, you got to show up to all of these meetings and just you got to be in these stuff. Like they say, you got to be in these streets when you try to get in public office. They serious, like. People in these streets need to know your name at the grocery store, at the church, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I have been going through the last couple of months. And today I was sitting around and I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. Let me go ahead and jump on a podcast. I'm chilling. So glad y'all was on.
Well, we definitely, again, we're so honored to have you here. We're going to start doing a Monday show too. So if Mondays will be better for you, just let me know. You got my information. And just keep in contact, man. Again, it's an honor, man. It's been a blessing. So you came in perfect time. And so you definitely made the show. So it's definitely going to be a bigger hit than what it was. We got a few members out today, but you came and picked it up. Yeah.
Well, thank you for the invite. I will be back.
Okay, and Coco, let them know, where they can find you, promote yourself, whatever it is you do or got going on. Please have the flow.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter or X, Coco Stiletto. And I have trivia games that I sell on Amazon. You can follow Trivia Swag on Amazon and on IG as well. So that's where you can find me.
Okay, send us that link too so we can support you. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I will do that.
So I'm gonna make sure I get it, man. We are gonna cop one.
Good night, fellas.
Right, we out, y'all. Remember, y'all like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit them like buttons. Hit them subscribe buttons. See ya.
Good night, Steve.
All right, y'all.